Snape. Severus Snape. 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 Severus Snape. 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 Severus Snape. 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 Severus Snape. Snape. Severus Snape. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Severus Snape. Snape. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Severus Snape. That's me.
No! First one? First one? Oh, no! Come on! Come on! No, it's still alive! It's still alive! No! Oh, come here. Eat. Get rid of it! I'm spectating. No, I got that go. Eric coming in like every night. Light him up.
Jack it up.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Shiny! 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 We have to get Merlin. We have to get Merlin. What is it? What is it? What is it? Water orb! I have this! Done. Tabby, go. Oh! Oh my God!
You know what the stakes are for this.
What? I see for the
Our
count?
marriage.
Microphone check.
Mic check.
Check 2 and 2.
Mike, can you hear us?
What you gonna do?
Can you see us?
Severus Snape.
Oh no! Off
Severus
the jump.
Snape. Snape.
Someone actually played that
Severus.
earlier
Oh,
too,
no.
before the stream started.
I
Severus
said I would close that.
Severus Snape.
I don't know why you
Snape.
won't. Glorious.
Severus Snape.
Chat enjoys it, so we're gonna let it play.
Severus.
Mike is checked.
We got mic checks. We got Snape checks in the chat as well. Oh my gosh. We got redeemed dancing is what we do. Oh my gosh. Wait, where's the song? Is the song not coming through?
Look. Well, no, I don't hear it.
There's Expecto Patrona right there.
Nice.
28 months, Patrona Squad. What's up, Stephanie?
That's a lot of months.
Yeah. 100
Awesome.
bits. Thank you, Cindy. We got mic checks over on YouTube and Twitch. Steph Crimson, Becky, David, aka Potterhead Mando, Magica, Sarah, Maru coming in. Oh my gosh, Severus Snape. Happy New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is New Year's Eve.
Yeah. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve Eve?
New Year's Eve Eve.
Yeah, New Year's
Day
Eve
before
Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, New Year's Eve Eve. Yeah, that's what it is.
But I think for Becky, it's very close to New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah, true.
Mike checks gaming said someone called. Yes, we were hoping you were here. Hello.
Oh my gosh.
We need your expertise. Is our mic checked?
I think we're good. The eve of New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Cindy. Thank you.
I feel like I could be convinced it's any
Yeah.
day right now.
Yeah. What's up, Parrish? Rita in the chat. Let's go. Okay, cool. Yo, this your boy James.
And I'm Sue.
And we are XpectoGO. Bring you guys the latest and greatest in Wizarding World content or Harry Potter content. Whether that be theme parks, TV shows, primarily gaming, everything under the sun. And today is our last Wizarding Wednesday live stream where we come together every Wednesday live with our Wizarding community for the whole year of 2024, which is crazy if you think about. 2 years finally.
Oh my goodness.
All
MPS
roads lead to
Phantom.
Hogwarts. Let's go, Phantom. Celebrate 2 months Patrona Squad.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phantom. And we got a hype train incoming, possibly over on Twitch. Rinyard celebrating. I missed it. 23 months. But anyway, hello everyone. What's up, Corgi Dad? Happy New Year's Eve. Same to you, Lightstar. Same to you, Freaking Nerds Media.
Hey.
Mario Lee. What is good? Muggle Monday. I know, we
Nice.
usually call it Merlin Monday, Sarah. But yeah, we can say Muggle Monday.
If we say Merlin 3 times in the stream, then James is going to go down a rabbit hole. So no one say it any more times.
Yeah.
We're already at 2. He did 1. I did one.
I did nothing.
So,
I'm just sitting here.
Hey, demigod.
Shiny Patronus Squad. That's right. Yeah, the 2-year Patronus Squad emblem has a shiny sparkle to it. I love it.
Becky, Patronus member for 10 months. May
Oh my
2025 be full of happiness and health to you.
Same to you,
Yes.
Becky, as always. And we got we got a gifted
Tier 1.
tier
sub.
1 sub. Valorant to Mike Check Gaming. Wait, not Valorant added 1 to anonymous and then what did anonymous gifts? 5.
Wow.
5. Why is it always anonymous? Gifts and Nifflers in the chat. Let's go. Thank you guys.
Thank
Over
you.
on Twitch, you got a little level 3 hype train, possibly. I think. I don't know if I'm reading that right.
And on YouTube, Mike Check said, just want to say it's been awesome having you guys and all the other Wizarding World creators to indulge my love of the world with throughout the year. Keep it up and bring it on 2025.
I like that's so. He said that perfectly because I think that's what Wizarding Wednesdays have just become. It's just us being able to indulge ourselves in this world with our community, whether it be theories, whether it be news reactions, whether it just be gameplay. I think it's just indulging ourselves and scratching that little itch we all have when it pertains to talking about this world that is a Wizarding World. So thank you, Mike, for hanging out per usual. Speaking of Mike, happy birthday, Mike. Friggin' Earth's Mike. Mike and Britt over there. Hope you're having a good birthday, Mike, today. Sent him a message. Sarah celebrated 17 months of Patronus Squad.
Nice. Tawny said, did you see Retro play that new Wizard Spy game? Hilarious. Would love to watch you play it, James.
I need to try it then. I have not seen it.
Yeah, we need to watch that.
We need to watch it.
I like the sound of a Wizard Spy game.
I know, right? Valorant is through Twitch. Okay, thank you, Cindy. And Chica! Happy New Year's Eve, by the way.
Is it like a funny game or is it very like,
I gotta check
does
it
it
out.
take itself seriously? I'm so curious about it immediately.
Well, I think I saw him post it. It was like an hour-long thing. It looks to be kind of funny, I think. I think I might have seen it. At least the first couple of minutes. So,
Okay, we'll have to try it.
Yeah, definitely gotta try
Hey,
it.
Nick and Angie.
What's up, nigga Angie? But today, for our final Wizarding Wednesday of 2024, we decided one of the guys join you guys, or at least you guys join us, and looking back at the year, particularly in the announcements that happened this year, in coming from the Wizarding World, excuse me. And we're going to rank them, kind of top 5 news announcements coming from the Wizarding World this year, whether it be gaming, theme parks, whether it be merch, whether it be TV shows, everything under the sun. And I think if we missed anything, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. Like, what was a big announcement that came from the Wizarding World this year that we touched on that you think kind of set itself apart from all the other ones to put in the top 5 and possibly even be looking forward to in 2025 and beyond. So we're going to talk about that. Pilot Joseph with the Yo's. Potterhead Mando celebrates 6 months with Patronus Squad. Happy New Year's Eve to James, Sue, and the family, as well as Patronus Squad. Much love to you all. Same,
Thanks,
Potterhead.
David.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, speaking of Patronus Squad, we had our last Monday, we had our little Patronus Squad XpectoGO Yule gift exchange thing. Hillary was holding it down, but it was a lot of fun. If you are part of Patronus Squad over on YouTube, you can check that video out. And I'll try to download it for our Twitch viewers who are also part of Patronus Squad here, so if you guys want to watch that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We were just catching up with everybody exchanging gifts, opening gifts, but just catching up with the community and the members who give in such a clutch way, who support the channel in that way. So yeah, that was fun. So that was like last Wednesday. Your ball event dropped in Quidditch Champions. Yes, that just dropped too. Tawny Luke. Yep. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we have a box that we missed to open from Jay, I believe, that will open at the end of the stream. But outside of that, we'll just be looking back, reflecting on 2024, and possibly even what we are looking forward to in 2025, coming from the Wizarding World. So if you guys are down with that, not gonna take up too much of your time. Let's have some fun, chit chat, and see what 2024 brought us. But first, As always, want to say hi to those who are watching this in replay. Thank you guys so much for watching this on the Replay Squad. If you guys enjoying the conversation, be sure to hit the like button and comment below in the conversations, as well as saying thank you to those joining us live for the next hour or two. Thank you guys for being here by shouting you guys out, and do the same. Smash the like button and hit a follow over on Twitch if you guys have not done so already, as the hype train has successfully been completed over on Twitch level 3. Thank you guys for that, for the subs and the biddies. Let me say hi to everybody. Let me see if I can bring this up here. Hold on. Did I forget how to do things? There it is, participants.
Yay.
So real quick over on YouTube, got Aether, Patronus Squad, Amelia, Becky, Patronus Squad, Maru, Patronus Squad, Nika Angie, Parrish, Patronus Squad, Pilot Joseph, always good to see them. Then Sarah, Patronus Squad, with Stephe, Patronus Squad, and Tawny and Luke. Rounding it off, and if we missed you over on YouTube, just say hey, like Amanda right there joining in live. Howdy everybody, and Yoko. And then over on Twitch, Cindy holding it down with Corgi Chica and Corgi Dad, alongside Joel, Lightstar, and Rainyard. I'm trying to see who else. Friggin' Nerds, obviously, as well. And I feel like there was one more.
Valorant?
No, Valorant is a game. They're not
okay.
here. It's just something they're doing. Hillary is here also.
Okay.
Hillary is also here over on Twitch. So, yeah, holler at us. I want DNC news. Agree. Maru, I do too. All right. Well, I mean, that's 2025 now. Like, there's no way they're going to do an announcement like New Year's Eve. That would be insane. If they did, that would be cool. Applause in the over on Twitch. From Corgi Dad and KP Birdman. Birdman with the choo-choos.
Do you think it's Birdman?
It's Birdman.
Just trying to make sure we're pronouncing it right.
No. I know I mispronounced Nagara and everybody else, but not KP Birdman. It's
Okay.
Birdman. If you guys don't know, check out the OG Birdman from, I think it was Hanna-Barbera. Just check it out. That was the opening.
It feels made up.
It's not. It is not.
I'm just speaking my truth.
Yeah, okay. That's your truth. That's yours. Now the actual truth. It's time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. But yo, before we get into it, how was everybody's holiday? Right quick. What did you guys get? What did Santa or anybody bring you guys? What did you get to do over the break in regards to relaxing, whatever, real quick? Because I got a lot of stuff. I'm still waiting on one Christmas gift. And
for me?
Yeah.
Nice.
But what did you get for the holiday or the holiday too?
What did I get?
Yes. Or what was something stood out to you?
I got some coziness supplies.
Okay.
Like new slippers and fuzzy socks.
Okay.
I got a Gryffindor bracelet from the Patronus gift exchange.
Shout out to Anita. Yep.
I got a lot of candy.
Yep.
And
a phone.
I was getting to it.
Oh, sorry.
I was saving that one for last.
Oh, sorry. Rewind. I rewound it.
I'm too young to understand that.
Oh my gosh. Whatever.
And I got an S10, which is a phone that isn't even being made anymore, but that's the phone that I've had since 2019. And I would have kept it forever. But I dropped mine earlier this year, and I was forced to upgrade. And my new phone is terrible. Like, the camera primarily is a huge downgrade because it's trying to do too much. Like, it's, instead of just taking a picture, it's like yes, I will take this picture for you, and I will run it through AI to improve it.
This
And so
is-
it just makes it really slow, and it everything is blurry.
This is Samsung's like top of the end models, by the way. Samsung
Every picture
Galaxy S24, by
is
the way.
slow and blurry. Like James has that. What do you have? Like an
S20 Ultra.
S20.
Yeah.
So he and I were in our car during the bright daytime. We pointed our cameras in the same direction and took the same picture. And my camera was slower, and it was like a really bad quality.
Yeah.
So I just I can't stand
You
it.
can tell it's doing
Like-
other stuff while taking the photo.
It's
and
just
slow.
who asked for that?
Yeah.
Who asked for it?
Which
And
gets
it's
in the
supposed
way
to
of action shots
Yeah.
with kids moving around.
Yes, and it's supposed to be really good with nighttime shots, and it can't handle low light,
Yeah.
let alone being outside in the dark.
Unless
so
you go into pro mode and kind of tinker with it, but
I'm
nobody has
not trying
time
to
for
do all that.
Yeah.
I'm not a pro.
Yeah.
I'm cool with being an amateur.
So I
I want
back,
to learn as little as possible about this.
So Santa went back and had to find a model of a phone from Samsung that has not been made in 6, almost 7 years.
And now
And-
I have it.
and
And
now I
we
have
just
it.
need a SIM card. I
Yeah.
think that's the one that you're waiting on.
Yeah, I got to get a terabyte SIM card for her.
And
so-
suddenly that's SD card.
SD card, sorry. Yeah.
And suddenly I will be able to do basic things again with my phone. So that was my big present.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it. What
Uh,
did you get, Jamesington?
Let me go and chat right quick.
There was a
'cause
lot
there
of
was a lot
updates.
Of stuff. Yeah. We got Yoko got a PS5. Oh my gosh. Winner.
Thomas
chicken dinner.
Kincaid Hogwarts painting? Are you kidding me?
What? Tawny and Luke.
A cricket. I want a cricket. Those are cool.
Says Amanda. Sadly, my granddad broke his hip just before Christmas, so I didn't manage to see him
Aw.
Christmas Day this year. Sorry, Becky.
hope he's okay.
I hope he's doing better. My 11-year-old brother got me a McDonald's gift card. Let's go.
Solid.
Let's go. Christmas Eve trip to Universal Wizarding World. It was so good.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. How's everybody winter break? I had an S10 until this year. Now I have the S24. So Becky's in the same boat as you. Ethan has
That
the-
might be what I have. I don't remember what
you
it
have
is.
you have an S24.
I have an S. Okay, then I
Yeah.
have an S24.
Yeah. S22 Ultra says Aether over there. So everybody's sharing over on YouTube.
Ooh, perfume, pajamas, trainers, nutcrackers.
Hey,
Nice.
nice.
Oh, wizard nutcracker? That's fun.
Yeah. Star Wars Outlaws, Nikki H. Enjoy. I'm loving it. I got to finish my playthrough. I got to finish it. Oh my gosh, enjoy. Over on Twitch, Space Ghost Coast to Coast from Joel, who understood the reference. And even the old school ones. And then Corgi Dad opened up 4 boxes of football cards. What did you get, Corgi Dad? Be kind of rewind. And I turn off AI for everything, says Rainier. That's very smart. Got a hand massager that is awesome for those
Awesome.
arthritic hands. Cindy,
That's
sounds
great, Cindy.
That sounds clutch. Yeah. What cards did you get? I got a Walter Payton rookie card and an O.J. Simpson rookie card that my uncle gave me from back when I was young in the 1970s.
Are we talking American football cards or
yes, American football?
Are they talking American?
They are.
Okay.
They are. Corey's Corgi Dad. He's a diehard Raiders fan.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Captain Cactus still has their 2020 Razor and refuses to get a new one. Nice.
Yo.
But Rita said she has an S24 Ultra and it takes amazing pictures. Maybe it's your settings.
So
It's supposed to take really good pictures.
the S24 is like the top, if not second place, when it comes to photos across all the phones. This past year, if you look like all the tech channels and everything, the S24 is amazing when it comes to the camera. Of course, also everything else, but for whatever reason, it's just slower. Compared to my S20 Ultra with the stylus and everything. So I heard the S24 is good. Ultra is good as well. So it might be a difference.
She has the Ultra.
So it might be the difference between the Ultra and the normal S24. But then the S24 is still supposed to be real
I
good.
feel like a regular S24 should be able to take a normal picture quickly in bright light. So
exactly.
without fiddling with settings.
Exactly. Does Sue know about the Corgi's close encounter with Tay-Tay? Wait, what?
I don't.
I don't know about this, Cindy.
What
Speaking
happened?
of Corgi,
Sigan!
I got pajamas, new AirPods Pros 2s, and matching sweatshirt and pants. Let's go, Corgi.
Did we turn off the mid ads? Midstream ads. Thanks, Tawny and Luke.
Let me see. Let me get that. Oh.
Denebula got another PS5 controller through this group and replaced a couple Christmas shirts that were short in the torso after 10 years. Awesome.
Awesome. Okay. It said I could do it manually.
You just let it. You're still letting it do ads.
Right. Oh. Choose.
Insert
manually.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Hey, Sigan! Let me see. Happy New Year's Eve. Let me see. Check out my reel on Insta James from the Raiders and Chiefs game. No!
What? 12 rows away.
No way.
Wow.
And we all know that's the reason Corey Dad went to go watch that game, because of Taylor Swift being there.
I had assumed. I can't think of any other reasons. I think that's why everybody was there, probably.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta check. I gotta haunt you on Instagram now. That's awesome. But Happy New Year's Eve to y'all too, says Sigan. Parrish, hey Sigan, recovering from holiday rush. Oh yeah, I know you were busy.
A rocker glider. Those are just fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Steph A got. And more
What?
cozy things.
That's clutch.
James, what did you get?
What did I get? A bunch of hats. A different color hat.
Okay. I, as you know, or as you may be aware, occasionally...
It was competitive.
Occasionally I mess with James on purpose.
Okay. Occasionally.
So I knew that if he saw a lot of stuff under the tree for him, then he would be very stressed out because it would look like I got him a lot more stuff than he got me.
We knew we weren't going to do that much.
And we weren't going to do that much. So he found this type of beanie that he really liked, and he sent me the link because it was a very particular one. And so I just bought him like every color, and I wrapped them all individually. So there are these moments of like James' utter panic because he's like, "Look at all these presents.
Where are these coming from? Like, why do they all have my name?"
So I got him many hats.
But she got me some lighting that I'm going to add to the background, which she would never normally do, but she did this time.
I don't like to buy him work stuff for Christmas or birthdays because that's usually the only thing he asks for, and I have to like push to be like, no, James. For James the human, what does James the person want? And not James the a channel.
I did get some comic books as well, so she hooked me up with some comic books
and some clothes.
So yeah.
I feel like there was other stuff. But...
video game, Assassin's Creed
for PS3, yes. Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Yes, and yeah,
that's probably
some glasses,
some new glasses.
Yes,
yeah.
So it worked out.
Yeah,
it worked out.
Yeah.
Speaking of working out, let's recap 2024 and go over our top 5. Always a solid gift, agreed. Go over our top 5 news announcements coming from the Wizarding world thus far. And I don't know. I feel like I'm missing some, but there could be more.
Sigan got a gaming laptop.
Oh,
that's huge.
Go on Steam. Let's go, Sig. Okay,
that's awesome.
Yeah, now you just need to go on Steam now.
Hey, Jenny. Hi, Young Hebrew.
Yeah, we need to talk, Sig.
Perfect. Aether said I used Gemuno to duplicate the presents under the tree. Khalil got Pokemon cards. Awesome.
Ooh,
always fun.
I need some more Pokemon cards. But my brother and his fiance were here too, so we got to hang out with them, which was pretty cool. Where is? Yes, let's go here. So, yo's in the chat. We can get right into our top 5 news segments this year and see if you guys concur or not. So, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts so far. So, yo's in the chat over on Twitch and YouTube. If we get 100 likes on YouTube and a couple more follows on Twitch, you guys get to see us do pirouettes. Show some up. There it is. So, yeah, let me make that clutch. Brian Sagan, Aether Parrish, Cindy, Chica.
So many yo's.
So many yo's across all platforms. And again, thank you guys for being here on a New Year's Eve. So, without further ado, let's get to the drop. Where are we at? Let's do...
Right there.
Is it latest and greatest? Let's just do latest and greatest. It's over. Yeah, latest and greatest. Yeah, latest and greatest.
Ryan Little.
Microphone check 212. Microphone check 212. We are back. And so I think one of the first big announcements this year, and it came pretty early, was that of the Hogwarts Legacy update, and specifically us getting photo mode alongside some new brooms, new cosmetics, the Azkaban gear. I think it came with that. But specifically the photo mode. That was a game changer, not only for the game, but for us over Wizarding Wednesday. That's how we started having our Expecto mode. As you see here, you can reset your talent tree as well. So you can explore different paths, different ways of playing, whether you want to go dark or light or plant-based combat styles. And of course, I forgot about this, the Haunted Hogsmeade shop quest became available for everyone. It wasn't previously a PlayStation exclusive, but now it's available for everyone on all platforms, PC, Xbox, and Nintendo. And of course, the cosmetic stuff I mentioned earlier with the Azkaban fit was just
Cool.
so good. Yeah, so good. And this was huge because we thought with this update we'd get not just like a photo mode, but possibly like even more content. Like a DLC and stuff. So the hype around it, or at least the excitement around it, was very real. And with Hogwarts Legacy being one of the more popular games, most popular game of 2023 next to Baldur's Gate, selling over 30 million copies. Gracious. 30
Worldwide.
million. World prestige. Worldwide. This was a big deal, and this put a lot of people on notice. Now, it also put a lot of people on notice because a lot of people were disappointed. They were hoping we'd get more than just a couple of cosmetic outfits, some brooms, resetting of the talent tree, and photo mode, even though I think photo mode is like huge for this game because we've been wanting to take pictures of this because it's so gorgeous. But casuals, I think, were hoping to just be able to play the game even more. Being able to beat the game in under 30 hours, depending on how fast you play. A lot of people were finished with the game 2-3 weeks after it was released in February. And so a lot of people have been clamoring for more content for this. So again, diehards like us in this community, like you guys, we were happy with this update and to have something to play around with and just a reason to go back to the game. But other people needed more of a reason to come back to the game, and that being in a DLC or director's cut, which we'll get into later. So I think photo mode was a huge one for us with this update, and I think it was a huge announcement coming from the Wizarding World, not just from Hogwarts Legacy, from the Wizarding World. But what do you think?
About what?
This being top 5 announcements last year, you think?
It was a big deal. Just having any updates at all, I think was nice. We
Yes.
weren't sure if we would get anything this
True,
year
true,
update-wise for this game.
Sure.
think we thought we would either be waiting for some kind of bigger DLC with more gameplay or maybe an increased map or something like that. But
That was
would
the hope,
otherwise
yeah.
have to wait until number 2 before we got anything
Yeah,
new.
yeah.
So this was unexpected, and it was a nice treat.
Yeah. So what do you guys think was hope for new game plus mode? Luca, yeah, I agree. A lot of people fed that.
I just
Yeah.
like that
What's
you
up?
can sit down now.
I know. I know.
That's the biggest
know.
thing is the different poses that you can do
And-
for photo mode that you
yeah.
can't actually do
In game.
in game.
Yeah. Like changing the weather, like in photo mode, is something we all wanted to do outside of photo mode, but we have the option, albeit in photo mode, but we have the option. So
Like they know we can take screenshots, so
Yeah.
they made it a more powerful
Mhm.
editing
Yeah.
capability and
yeah,
stuff. So
yeah,
it's really
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I agree, and I keep forgetting about the Haunted Hogsmeade shop. Like a lot of people hadn't experienced it, so there was a lot of people this summer doing this for the first time, which is insane to think about since we've been playing it since February of 2023, which is almost 2 years from now, in a couple of months once we get into 2025. So yeah, that was one of them for sure. Yeah, this was a huge update, I think, an announcement.
Tawny and Luke want companians. Luca was hoping for new game plus mode.
Yeah, yeah. I agree, Luca. I agree. And it yeah. I'm not mad at anybody who felt like they wanted more. Like I'm not mad at anybody for feeling that way because we hadn't heard anything. So
I think we all want more.
yeah. So I'm not mad at that.
If
I'm not
more
mad
is
at
a
that.
possibility, we want it.
Yeah.
But
And
this is nice.
yeah,
you
and
know.
Chandler even said they were looking into New Game Plus, which was thrown in the chat. And so, looking into and executing, those are two different things. So hopefully, we might get something. Again, we'll talk more about that later with the definitive edition or director's cut. But I think this was a good step in the right direction, especially after WB not really having too big of a success with some of their other games. So,
What? What do you mean?
Uh,
James, what? I'm ready for such a hot take.
No heat coming from me. just sharing my opinion and opinions of others when it comes to that. But look at those
Okay.
poses. I
Such
love
cool
that.
poses.
Yeah, a sweatshirt too. A sweatshirt.
Chandler's so sassy.
Yeah, well, I don't
It's
know.
awesome.
Sassy Slytherin, maybe.
It's great.
Also, the new backdrop. They got the new backdrop for the setup when they do the video. So
It's
this
beautiful.
was a cool surprise as well coming from them.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about add-on content and DLC, I think it's an appropriate time to have a conversation about PC versus console. Tarnish the Witch. No. Oh my gosh. You already know what's... I'll just say it like this. If you want the ultimate gaming experience, PC is the way to go. If you want the more simpler, just dive in and play the game without having to worry about anything else, consoles are the way to go. Because all you got to do, unbox, plug in, turn on the console, and boom, you can play. PC, you got to worry about updates, updating your specs and the hardware and the software and all these other things and stuff, storage and everything. But if you want the ultimate experience, PC is the way to go. It's just console is just so much easier, and console is trying to get there at least when it comes to that. But that's my breakdown of console gaming versus PC gaming. Tarnish Witch. My top Harry Potter this year was the Harry Potter Bake Off, says Demigod Hades. Did you finally watch the Bake Off? No, I said I would and I didn't.
Yeah, we need to.
I agree with the baking show. I cried at the finale, says Tawny and Luke. Oh, those cakes were so crazy, says Captain Cactus. Monday stream, let's get... Oh, says Ready Critter. What's good, Critter? Yeah, we got a Monday stream because Wednesday is New Year's Day and try to have everybody.
Tarnish the Witch said just had to fan the flames a little bit. Metatron agrees the baking show was great. Okay, we need to watch it.
We need to watch it.
Yeah.
We need to watch it. We need to watch
What's
it.
streaming?
HBO.
Oh, okay.
HBO Max. Well, let's see if we can make that happen. But anyway, yeah. Number 5, the Hogwarts Legacy update, which, yeah, was a pleasant surprise. It was a very pleasant surprise. Gosh, now I gotta. Should I throw the baking show? I might have to do an honorable mention. You guys talking about the baking show? Who's that? Perez.
Put that on there. Hey, Perez.
She said, sorry,
Hope your
I'm late.
family's okay.
Helping family. Saying need to watch what's this baking. Yeah, Potterhead, man. Raise your hand if you guys seen the baking show so far. Let me see. Because I have not. Because Cindy was the one who even told me that. I'm trying to think. There was music from Hogwarts Legacy in the show, which is crazy. So Tawny, hey Danielle, hi everyone, hi Jason Sue,
Hi, Dano.
Live Stars dancing. Let me see, Pie. What is that?
What?
What is that name? All right.
I can't. You need to move your scroller thingy off of it, and I'll scroll up. Pirouete.
Pirouettes also said they watched it.
Nice.
The baking show is so good, says Chica. So we got Cat's
Okay.
co-signing.
Everyone
over
is
to it.
saying it's so good. Demigod said, question, are you going to do a reaction video of the bake? Because we want to see your reactions.
Oh,
That could be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
The editing would be insane. I would have to do it like in Discord, because it would not only get copyright striked, it would not. The video would not be able to be shown at all. I went through this on my other channel, my reaction channel, when I was trying to do episode reactions, and it took forever to edit and try to figure out the timing, because it's supposed to be every 10 seconds you cut it, and so every 10 seconds of an hour-long TV show that you have to cut and have at least 20 seconds of space where there's you talking or nothing shown from the TV show. It's crazy editing. So
Cindy put a poll in Twitch
Have you
about
seen
having seen the Bake Off.
Yeah.
We could do one on YouTube as well.
yeah, cried at the end. A lot of people cried at the end. Why? Roll up on Twitch for a yes and yeah. So let us know in the poll over on Twitch. Lightstar also co-signing with the. Okay.
Danelle cried at the end.
A lot of people. I wonder why.
I don't know.
I'm like curious now.
Me too. I love baking shows. So
Yes. You watch the Great British Baking Show like all the time.
yeah.
Like all the time.
Yeah. I have no idea what they're making ever. Like, oh, so there's gelatin in this. Okay.
For whatever reason. Yeah.
And this is a savory dish.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love watching them.
Yeah.
Tawny and Luke said it's an emotional journey. Okay. I love, so it's kick and feelings.
Okay.
I love the sound of
I
that.
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Danelle said, I love it. I believe you. It sounds like it'll be exactly my thing. I'll have to watch it. Metatron said, me too, Sue. I love the British baking show. Rita said, if there's no one else in the room, I put on a baking show.
There you go. You just let it play.
Nice.
Yeah.
For me, it's something like that, or something like Frasier, like something I've seen a million times,
yeah.
and I just put
The
it on to
Office.
just have noise. Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. That's a cosign right there. Awesome. Okay. I'm glad I'm not alone in this.
Jenny said, cake and feelings go so well together.
Who's
Synergy.
who's my best friend Ben and Jerry.
Rita said Bob's Burgers. Perfect.
Okay. You have to watch it to find out why we cried.
My
Okay,
best-
Hades.
My best friends, Ben and Jerry. Cindy said, great British baking show is perfect for knitting and chilling. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
The facts is the Wizarding World is enough for me to see it. There you go.
Perfect.
All right, 71% over on Twitch have seen the show, so
Perfect.
we're in that 25%. All right, number 4. And again, if we leave anything off, we want to hear from you guys. I don't have the Great Baking Show up there, so I'll probably be one of the honorable mentions. But number 4 in regards to announcements and news coming from the Wizarding World this year is a kind of sad one. um, and that pertains to Magic Awakens. This was August 26, 2024. Witches and Wizards Harry Potter Magic Awakens will officially close its operations in the Americas, Europe, and Oceania territories on October 29th, 2024, and will be removed from app stores on August 26th, 2024.
I can't believe
So the
they
same
made
day.
the announcement the same day they
Same
took it
day
off
they
the
took it off.
store.
Yeah.
That is crazy to me.
Yeah. So this was. Oh, all right. This was just a surprise. Honestly, this was a surprise. By that time, we hadn't really been playing as much, Sue and I, but at the same time, our community. Shout out to Parrish and Mech. Holding it down, was very active in regards to playing the game and doing the in-game events like on a daily basis. So like even though we weren't as involved, the fact that
We know people
we
who
knew a
loved
lot of
it.
people
Yeah.
who played it, like a lot of people, and plus the game had not been out, only been out for like a year, so the thought of a game, Harry Potter game, mobile game, which usually have a longer lifespan, was nixed after a year, some change. Like, this was surprising. This was a huge thing, and at least affecting our circle when it comes to the Wizarding World side of things. This was a huge surprise and sucked for a lot of people. It was sad. It was very sad. Some of our streaming friends like ZTV are still playing and streaming it. Yeah. So, they said keywords: Americas, Europe, and Oceania territories. It's still thriving and still able to play over on the NetEase server sites in the eastern parts of the globe. And so I still have it on my phone. I still check in from time to time and at least try to do the dailies, do a couple of battles from here and there, because I think I enjoy the battles more so than anything else. That and doing stuff with the group. Wednesdays, we do our little tournaments and stuff, because the battles are just so much fun. But yeah, it is still available over in those territories. And if you guys were able to transfer your account over to the NetEase server side, you still have access to this game. But a lot of people were just caught off guard when this happened. So, like, yeah, thoughts on just the closing of Magic Awakening, at least in the Americas. Like, what is that? Like, my question to you is, like, okay, why? Like, what makes you think, outside is possibly the obvious, which would be player retention? Is it money? Is it just the retention, which coincides with the money base? Possibly? Like, I don't know. Like, what do you think? Like, it would close in such short span.
I think player retention was the biggest thing. Because it was very pay to play. So
Yeah.
if people wanted to be on the app more, then they would have been making a lot more money.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if maybe it would have been too much work for them to run it where it was working on the other server, the NetEase, and run it in a way that it would be popular everywhere else as well. They basically would have had to format it for two different types of players, maybe.
Yeah.
Because it just seemed like what was working over there wasn't working over here.
Yeah.
And maybe that would have just
true.
been too much work and not enough payoff to make enough changes to get people back to Magic Awaken. Because it was just really hard. Like, the battles were really fun, but it was so easy to get drastically overpowered.
Right. Because you could like put in a lot of money and have a deck just be OP because you spent a lot of money to open the cards to add to your deck so you can.
No, I meant like it was so easy for a player to get overpowered by other
Yeah.
players.
Oh, yeah. Well, that
Like,
too. That
to
too.
become
Yeah.
overpowered, you just needed to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it was just like, even if you played a lot, just the sheer number of hours you would have needed to put in to
Yeah.
level up without spending money, it was just
In comparison.
not feasible
Yeah.
for most people probably.
So do you think that scared some of the people away? Or
I quit out of frustration.
so that was your reasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because I wanted to play, I
Yeah.
love the battles, but I think they cut back on the rewards way too harshly.
That is true. That is true.
They
That is true.
it was a really hard game. However the algorithm was set up, it depended really strongly on your deck, who you would end up playing.
Mhm.
So it didn't ever really feel random.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then the rewards just weren't worth the effort.
Compared to what we were used to
Compared
at the
to
beginning.
at least at the beginning, and that's normal.
Yeah.
When you're a new player,
Yeah.
you're going to get a lot more rewards a lot faster, and then they'll
Yeah.
scale it back. But it
Yeah.
kept getting more and more scaled back to the point that the rewards you got couldn't even really be used to purchase anything useful in game.
Yeah.
So I think they had a lot of problems that
No.
led to their player retention problem, which was their biggest thing that they couldn't recover from.
That was I think something you said earlier in regards to like the different servers and everything. Knowing like I was a part of the ambassador program for those of you guys unaware for the game, with NetEase, but it was through WB, whatever, and we were privy to knowledge and information in regards to updates and game features coming into the game before they were implemented. And so it was a way for the game to get free marketing without having to pay anybody. Like, hey, just talk about the game and we'll give you free information. But that in and of itself was completely different from NetEase, because even being part of NetEase partner program for Marvel Rivals, NetEase paid you. NetEase would pay you either in monetary, like actual like currency based on where you live, or in-game currency, just to help you promote their game, because they were making good money. And a lot of the ambassadors that I know who were part of the ambassador program for the WB side saw that and was like, why is that not like being a thing? Plus, the information in regards to updates and features would be shared on the NetEase side before we were able to share on the US side or the WB side. So now that perk that we were supposed to have was null and void because the information is already out there. And so like there was a lot of differences between the two servers that kind of just made it hard to promote the game, because information was coming out before it should have, and by that time it's kind of hard to build up hype because everybody already knew about it. On top of that, going back to the differences between the servers, events that were happening over here weren't happening in the US WB side, and so forth and so on, like gear, outfits, all of those things that we were expecting to get wasn't happening for whatever reason, or at least slow to be presented in the game. And so I don't know, I think it reminded me a little bit of WB and Niantic when it came to Wizards Unite, in a way, where at least the communications side wasn't seeing eye to eye on how to execute the marketing, or even when to execute the marketing for said updates. And I think all of that contributed to just the overall kind of dysfunction that was there when it came to Magic Awakening, at least on the WB side, on top of the pay to play and everything else that was happening there.
So people in the comments have a lot of great points. Sarah said, I still like the game, but dueling is so hard now. I believe it that it's harder now because you're playing against people who have been playing a lot longer.
Oh, yeah.
And so
yeah.
they've had a lot of time to build up their
That
decks.
server's been out since 2021, 2020.
Mechanic Chaos said, I think a lot of people couldn't mesh with being knocked back down every season. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
That was so frustrating.
Resetting the
you would
ranks.
fight for your life to rank up, and then it resets.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And then you better not duel for the first couple of days because all the top people are dueling to get their rank back, because so you're gonna lose and lose and lose and lose.
You
have to wait.
I always waited
Like,
weeks before I started working
it was
on rank.
so
That's right.
frustrating because
I
it was
forgot
just
about
so
that.
frustrating.
I forgot about that.
Paris said, yeah, it was a money issue with WB, and they were changing the game so much for global versus CNTW.
Yep.
Yoko got scared because of how overwhelming everything seemed, and it was pay to play. There were a lot of features, and the features didn't all mesh together.
No,
Like, you could
no.
tell they made it like the classes and the dancing, like they wanted it to feel like a Wizarding World
Yeah.
game or a Hogwarts game instead of just a dueling game.
And
but
it
they
all
didn't.
contributed to the dueling, though.
No, it didn't. The classes didn't.
Oh, no,
Like
yeah.
like the rewards were completely unrelated or
Yeah.
non-existent.
I'm thinking about Forbidden Forest and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about and then they changed the room of require like the team one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't even figure out when they changed.
Yeah,
It
the
was-
social club
They
thing,
made
yeah.
changes that were confusing and
Yeah.
not explained at all, and
Yeah.
it just became harder and harder and just like inscrutable.
Yeah.
So so confusion, difficulty, lack of reward,
Yeah.
pay to play.
Yeah.
What else? And toward the end, it took a really long time to find a match
Yeah.
because people weren't playing. So it was
yeah.
just, I think there were too many things.
was
They were
hard.
too weighed down by some of the stuff that was self-inflicted.
Yeah.
And other stuff, like once that ball got rolling, it
And
became
I'm
too
gonna
much.
I'm gonna say also, they didn't promote the game.
They didn't at all. Do you
They
remember?
didn't promote the game.
They did that one TikTok that was like that robot
Yeah,
voice and
yeah.
like just like random gameplay, and
Yeah.
it's just like I could have done that in 10 seconds.
Because I was looking, I remember, and yes, it's hard to compare a mobile game in regards to promotion to Hogwarts Legacy, but I'm comparing it to Wizards Unite. I'm comparing it to Hogwarts Mystery.
Yeah.
And the marketing for at least the U.S. side, I don't know how it was in the Eastern market and Asia Pacific market, but at least over here, Europe, Americas, whatever, I didn't see anything in regards
I
to this
still
game.
see ads for Hogwarts Mystery.
Same.
Like
Same.
I don't
wasn't-
play it.
I wasn't seeing that. Like, because sometimes you get, like, I'll watch Retro or Ben or whatever. Sometimes you'll get a Wizarding World ad for Quidditch Champions or whatever, stuff like that. I didn't see the marketing that you normally get with anything WB. Because WB is, like, heavy-handed with their marketing. And that was a big shocker. So it felt to me early on,
They didn't give it a chance.
they didn't give it a chance or at least believe in it from the get-go. So, yeah, marketing also is a thing.
Sig said that's what dropped her off the game as well. Just lost interest, but the art style was beautiful. The art
Gorgeous.
was
The
beautiful.
the music!
It was such a beautiful and interesting to look at game. And
Yeah.
it was just like there's so many things that are frustrating, and the most frustrating thing is that it could have been great.
Yes.
It could have gone all the way.
Yeah, it was,
It was
so...
just like it was
we're still waiting for the PC client after
it
a year
was
later.
amazing.
And, like, there's so many good things with this game. Like, I never would have thought Sue would enjoy dueling with cards in a mobile game.
Me neither.
But
I don't
she-
usually like to have to think that hard
but
for my fight
she
scenes.
was like enjoying it. Retro, I kept telling Retro about it before it came out because I was a part of all the betas and alphas or whatever. I was like, Retro, when this game comes out, you're going to enjoy it. It's like, I don't do mobile games. He enjoyed the mess out of it. Like, everybody who got their hands on it, who were like, enjoyed it if they gave it a chance. And so I just wish WB gave this game a chance so more people can get their hands on it, and maybe you wouldn't have to have so many monetary stuff in game, and because you have enough people playing casually where you can make enough money so you can keep it going, because I think it has all the blueprints of a successful Wizarding World game. The open worldness of it, even though it's a mobile game, was amazing. You could go to Hogsmeade. You could go to Diagon Alley.
It was
You could go
so-
everywhere in the castle.
It
You could
was
go
so
underwater. Like, all those things we wanted in Hogwarts Legacy,
I feel like
you could do.
They could have even gotten us back if they had better rewards, like scale up the rewards, and for all of the gambling aspects, increase the likelihood that we win. Because it was just like you work so hard to get these random keys, and then you use them and you get nothing.
Nothing.
So it's just
Nothing.
like they could have made what feels like a small change to me. And like even hiding more stuff around the grounds of the school
so
that
you
you
can
can
collect.
like little treasure chests, like a lot more of those.
Yep.
But
Because it keeps people in the game. Because, like, the trick is, I think it's 3 to 6 to 9 months. And then, like, if people have committed that long, then you have them hooked. So have that 3 to 6 to 9 month plan. Have something that shakes up the game that encourages even more people at the 3 month mark, then at the 6 month mark. Because it's the same with live service games. You can get them close to a year of engagement because now they've invested not only time but now money. But time is the big one because now you feel like I need to do this every day because now it's part of your day because you've been doing it for so long.
It's your routine, but
It's
it's
your
also
routine,
the
yep.
sunk cost fallacy.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
if you've spent a lot of time
Yeah.
and money on something, you
Yeah.
are more likely to stay
Yes.
because you've spent so much time and money
Facts,
on it. But they
facts.
couldn't get anybody
Facts.
there. Steph said, well, they were gatekeeping the story. They changed various play modes, withheld others, made it all about microtransactions, and lastly, the wheel is a cheater, Peter.
Mm-hmm.
And Mechanic Chaos said, but the clothes. Indeed. The clothes.
The clothes was so clutch, bro. So clutch. So clutch.
Becky said, as much as the art style is gorgeous, I think it would suit the Tim Burton universe more than the Wizarding World. That is something we talked about, is that
Yeah.
it looked very Tim Burton. I
Yeah.
like it for the Wizarding World.
I think it's quirky enough for the Wizarding
I think
World.
it's quirky,
Yeah.
but I agree that it did look Tim Burton-y.
Yeah. I think it fit perfect.
Perez said it was a card game as well as being on mobile, so it was
Yeah.
already in a certain niche, and
Yeah.
you really have to
Yeah.
make card games a certain way.
Yep.
Look at Bellatro, knocked it out the park.
Yeah. Bellatro.
Bellatro.
Yeah, that was nominated for Game of the Year. I think it won Game of the Year in other award shows and stuff. But yeah, Bellatro was nominated for Game of the Year, and that's just a card game. Like, it's literally just cards.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay, we're gonna be opening your gift later on. Hope you're doing well, bud. Belated Merry Christmas. I saw your text like 2 days later.
Parrish has good news. The season shop now that you earn currency for being active is so helpful for free-to-play folks. Well, that's great.
Awesome.
That's a
That's
good
awesome.
thing.
That's awesome. Cindy
Hey,
says-
drummer.
Cindy says you can swim under the Black Lake. I know. Yep.
So cool.
Yeah. The dancing, stuff we didn't know we needed, like the dancing. Yeah, dancing was fun. Dancing was fun.
Parrish said they've also made an adjustment that doing things other than dueling earns you currency now. That's great.
That's
Good for them.
That's what we needed.
Good for them.
That's what we needed.
Better late than never, I guess.
That's what we needed, man.
Majika said, this just sounds like reasons why I stopped playing MMO games on the PC a few years ago. I could no longer go on and just enjoy myself. That's it.
Yeah.
You couldn't play it and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Because there were always changes happening just
Yeah.
for this. It felt like just for the sake of it. Like
What's-
they weren't improvements. They were
Yeah.
just differences.
Yeah.
And usually they ended up making the game less fun.
Yeah, which was weird because Wizards Unite was never like that.
No.
Because you could casually just play and just go return valuables, and that's it. Like, you didn't have to do any of the hardcore stuff, even the brilliant events.
Hi, Clementia. Demigod Hades said, who's the name of the portrait knight?
Oh, what's his name? Starts with a C, I want to say?
Sir Cadogan?
Yeah, I think so.
Parrish said they really only marketed in Japan and South Korea.
Yeah.
A couple people are still playing Hogwarts Mystery. We're catching up.
Yeah,
we
we're
got
catching up
behind
on the
on.
chat, yeah.
We got behind on those. The art was exemplary, is what Clementia said. Multiplayer hangouts is what
Yeah.
Magic Awakened had going for it.
Yep. Yep.
Demigod Hades could have also made building decks a little easier. It felt like next gen Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Which I play, by the way. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot, Duel Links
Me
all
too.
the time.
I've played it twice. Hi, Adele.
Gossamer. That's his name.
Amber,
Gossamer.
hello. Thestral Carriage Ride they're doing sounds cool.
I didn't
Jay,
even know
we
about that.
did get the package.
Yeah, we did.
Perez said Hogwarts Mystery is thriving because people love the thought of being able to pick your own career and life after school. It has more of a Hogwarts sim feel to it. That is such a cool surprise.
That
is great to know.
Insane. That it's still like bumping the way it is.
I like the sound of Hogwarts Sims.
Yeah. Oh
Like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with that.
Now we just need a Wizarding World Warcraft style.
Warcraft.
thing.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll be good.
Yeah. It's not going to be for the faint of heart though. It's like, so then how hardcore do you go with like that style of like game? Because it could be so many things.
What do you mean?
With those type of games like Wizarding, like MMOs or whatever, it's not for the faint of heart.
Hey, Janessa.
What's up, Danessa? Pish posh. It's not for the faint of
It's
heart.
a lot of grinding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
And you can get lost like easily. So my thing is,
yeah.
I think the Wizarding World is an untapped IP when it comes to this genre of gaming.
Hi, Kim.
It's just how hardcore do they go?
Yes,
with
there
that.
is that. How hardcore do they go?
That's
but
all.
how many people have played Hogwarts Legacy multiple times? Like, so I think there are people who would play and play and play if there was a really good,
But
tonally great Wizarding World game. Like, if it hit all of the things that we're looking for.
you can't compare it to Hogwarts Legacy though, because
Why?
Hogwarts Legacy was very simple in its approach.
That's true.
Very simple. Cast spells, walk around, explore, learn spells, interact, and that's it.
Yeah.
You really didn't even need the skill tree that much if you played the game. Like
If you upgraded your clothes, you didn't really.
Yeah,
need a
yeah.
skill
Like
tree.
you didn't really need to upgrade your clothes or anything for that. You can finish the game without even touching it if you wanted to.
I don't know why you would do that.
But-
So much easier.
But
if
a
you
lot
upgrade.
of people are like, that's too much for me. A lot of people
Oh.
played on story mode, which was a very easy mode, easier than easy mode and stuff. So I think it had a very good low level of entry when it came to the game, which is why it was approachable for
And you
everybody.
couldn't have that for.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think you can have that low of a level entry with a Wizarding World MMO. Maybe if you're able to balance it too. I don't know, but those are for better and smarter and brighter minds than myself.
Steph A has a great point. Newton Friends would be a great cozy game. Thanks, Steph A.
Newton Friends.
I agree with you.
Newton Friends.
I
like
agree.
Animal Crossing and Pokemon Go. I mean, not Pokemon Go. Pokemon. Like
It would just be cute, and it wouldn't cost that much.
Yeah,
It could.
it's a
You
dub.
could. It would just be like.
Yeah, it's a
It
wrap.
doesn't have to be a lot.
No.
Doesn't have to
Got
be a
it.
lot.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Who is the pitch listener tour?
Right, yeah. I haven't been back to Hogwarts Legacy in a long time. You need to go back. Yeah, check it out. A lot of people say it's really good. Yes, Precious, that's what we need. Precious is right. Yeah, for sure.
Baker.
Hey,
Happy New
Baker.
Year.
So I'm going to wish y'all a happy New Year. Can't stay as JP is under
I hope
the weather.
JP feels better.
Yeah, I hope JP feels better. It's good to see you, Baker. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. Oh my gosh, it's been a dog's age.
I hope everything is going well for you.
Yeah. Hope you're going into the new year with Lumos-filled vibes. Good to see you. All right, so that was number 4, Magic Awakens. So far in our top 5 news announcements, the update for Hogwarts Legacy. Again, we're a certain niche because we're Wizarding World, yes, but mostly gaming. So, Hogwarts Legacy update with photo mode and everything that came with it this summer.
Oh wait, that was 5.
That was 5. That was 5.
okay.
Yeah. Number 4, where we just talked about Magic Awakened, and its sad closings in the Americas, Europe, and Oceania territory. So that's number 4. And number 3 is again Hogwarts Legacy, but something that came out of nowhere, and that is the definitive or director's cut in the works, according to some of the top insiders over at Insider Gaming and of Bloomberg. This was reported also in June, right before, mind you, the update had went live. But the director's cut, we got first wind of it, I want to say from the Jason Schreier report back in February. It was in the Bloomberg article, which is no small like mom and pop blog site. This is Bloomberg, and they're reporting on it. And it came at the end of a report breaking down Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice Leagues, and it's just failed attempt at garnering any traction, losing WB over $200 million, and essentially jobs being lost as well over at Rocksteady. But some of those people who were still there were a small group, were working on the next game from Rocksteady. But another group, we found out from Jason Schreier, were helping Avalanche Software, the developers of Hogwarts Legacy, work on a so-called director's cut. Now, this was early on, and I would bring up the article, but it's behind a paywall over at Bloomberg. But reporting coming in that in Bloomberg report, Jason Schreier details a lot of Suicide Squad's shortcomings, but towards the end of the report, it states that WB is now working on a director's cut of Hogwarts Legacy, and Insider Gaming goes in talking about the success of Hogwarts Legacy and how this makes sense, and how even with WB having losses, this is something that they need moving forward to help generate cost-effective procedures for their gaming division. And we even find out later on from Insider Gaming that is not just called the Director's Cut, but it's actually called a Definitive Edition, which I had never heard any game reference that at all. As we come over here, exclusive, and this is from Tom Henderson. Again, Jason Schreier, Tom Henderson, some of the top dogs when it comes to just reporting and getting the scoop, and those scoops becoming true. So exclusive Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition is in development, and we even get more information. The Definitive Edition is said to have around 10 to 15 hours of content, additional content, with a new story, quest, side quests, activities, and outfits. Details on when the edition and or DLC will be released and its price are still in flux. Some sources have suggested that it could be released in 2025 to bolster Warner Brothers, again, talking about Warner Brothers, diminishing gaming revenue following the weak performance of Suicide Squad. With the price of the games, this is an add-on, being between $20 to $30 US.
I am so excited for the new story quest.
Yeah.
What is it gonna be?
So that, I think this was, again, we knew about it during the year, early on in February, but we thought the update that we got in June was what they were talking about. But according to Tom Henderson and Jason Schreier, this is something completely different. Now, I have to put out there is no official word from WB, from Avalanche, or anyone associated with Hogwarts Legacy on an official stance. Nobody officially has said anything from those parties. But again, Tom Henderson, Jason Schreier, Bloomberg, Insider Gaming, they normally don't miss. And so a lot of people are running with this and taking this and saying this is very real and a high possibility of happening, especially with WB's woes when it pertains to the gaming division and their loss of revenue this year. Not only with Suicide Squad, but also with Quidditch Champions and Multiverses, losing them an additional $100 million in revenue. I think this was a big one. I think this is number 3 on our list, but I think this was a big one.
I agree. It's really exciting because I think we all just figured we would have a few years before we got the second game.
Yep.
Just knowing that we'll get something else.
Yeah.
Is going to be nice. Becky said Hogleg originally announced the summer update in January 24.
Yep.
So let's hope they announce the DLC in January 25. That'd be cool.
That'd be
Ether
cool.
said new story quests better not be more alternative Jackdaw quests. I'll flip.
Oh yeah.
Better not be.
Yeah. Because even the Jackdaws, even though we got to explore different parts, it still felt underwhelming to a certain degree, or a tease. I'm looking at you, Azkaban Quest, Hufflepuffs, because we couldn't really do anything. We just walked in Azkaban. It was a cool cutscene. but you couldn't really do anything in there.
I want to go to Azkaban so bad.
I do too.
I just want to explore and see what's so scary about it. They would have to make it really frightening.
Yeah.
And then it would probably have to be mostly in black and white. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Just because the Dementors are sucking the color and life out of you. The Dementors. Lael said, I never looked into it. Why did Quidditch Champions flop? Steam charts showing players a lot of times under 100.
We'll get to that with our number 2 or 3 announcement. We'll get to that.
Steffe said, bottom line, won't get a new game until next year, so a new DLC will bring much needed revenue to WP Games financial department.
Yeah.
It feels like Hogwarts Legacy is their life raft right now for the games, at least for WB.
For the games division, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, until they get... Yeah. And, I mean, again, Insider Gaming, Tom Henderson points to the woes financially, which contribute to this making sense from a financial standpoint. Okay, the highest selling game in 2023 was a game published by us. Let's just tap that resource for as long as we can until we get the second one out. So yeah, a DLC, Definitive Director's Edition, coming from Avalanche Software with help from the people who did not put out a good game. It kind of all makes a lot of sense. And so, just from a financial standpoint, let alone a consumer player-based standpoint, who, again, we talked about when we came to the update, wants more Hogwarts Legacy. So, yeah, you could, and many did, capture awesome images in photo mode in Azkaban. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I want to interact. I want to see Dementors flying around and be
the
scared.
Dementors.
Yeah, but this is true. You can take amazing photos, and we all did in Azkaban, so that's the best we can get, and a great aspect that you can take advantage of right now if you want more Azkaban. But this was exciting, particularly the 10 to 15 hours of additional content, because in the video I broke down Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which also came out last year in 2023. If you play through the game without like side quests and stuff, you can finish it in under 25 hours. So the fact that we're getting 10 to 15 hours additional content, that's only 10 more than a whole 70 to 90 plus dollar game for $20 on a game that we want. I mean, come on. That's so clutch. So I wonder what that would look like. That's where the speculation comes in. That's where the fun comes in.
Do you think the activities will be more...
Don't.
More puzzles?
No. I think...
I feel there weren't quite enough.
Whatever. I would not be surprised if they pad the runtime with some puzzles.
As long as it's not more Summoner's Court, I'll be fine.
No,
lose it.
Nope.
Nothing in that game makes me angry except Summoner's Court.
Okay.
That is the only thing that fills me with rage.
Sydney, we need to do a poll. We need to do a poll.
Would, if I didn't have to do it to 100% the game, I would just not do Summoner's Court at all.
We need a poll. Did you guys enjoy Summoner's Court? Because
no.
I am shocked that you didn't like it.
I hate it.
I am shocked by that.
It's not just that it's like, it's frustrating, but it's that I have to sit there and listen to their commentary and I can't skip it.
Oh.
And it's just like slow.
I probably spelled this wrong.
Like, no.
I'm
getting annoyed right now just thinking about it.
I'm putting a poll up right now.
I know I'm in the minority. I know most people don't.
So,
I feel like most people give it like a 3 out of 5. Like, I'm sure people weren't head over heels for it, and no one was like furious at it. Like,
but this was never
drove me nuts.
This was never a question I thought needed to be answered until your reaction.
I prefer the puzzles.
What? So
give me another Depulso instead of Summoner's Court.
I need to know, because I loved Summoner's Court. No. That was the first thing. Me and Retro were talking about it when we got to play early in LA, and they flew us out to play for like 4 hours of the game, whatever. And I was like, Summoner's Court was a lot of fun. So
If I could play it alone, that would be fun.
Right.
Having to play it with
Get
other
somebody else.
people who just take their time and like stand in your way and like have something to say about everything.
Let us know in the polls right now. Did you enjoy Summoner's Court? Yes or no? Because there might be more people who feel that way like Sue did. It's just, I'm surprised Sue feels this way. So I might be surprised by others who might echo what Sue is saying.
I am confident most people enjoyed it. Because it's
am
not
too.
that hard.
I am too.
It's just
but
like-
the thing is, I would be shocked if the percentage of people who didn't enjoy it is higher than 15. I would be shocked if it's higher than 15.
Rita said, when there's a skill you need to do over and over to master and you cannot skip the NPC speeches, it makes me crazy. That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's repetitive.
Yeah.
It's not that interesting, and I can't skip
You
the
can't
NPC
skip
stuff.
the talking, yeah.
It's just like, dude,
Yeah.
just go away.
Yeah.
Let me do this, and then
Yeah.
tell me what your score was.
Like,
I
honestly-
don't need to see the whole thing.
Yeah. Now, when you talk about it from that standpoint, I can understand it. So the only thing is the NPC thing.
It's just slow, boring, and the NPCs.
So the game is boring itself?
I didn't enjoy the game. If I'm gonna Accio something, it is gonna be a poacher.
Hey, make that a quote, Rita, Cindy. If I'm gonna Accio something, that's the quote of the stream. If I'm gonna Accio something, it's going to be a poacher.
Like, I don't feel I need to get good at finessing. Like, okay, is the skill that you have to use to win Summoner's Court useful in the rest of the game?
It's
No.
not. It's not.
It's something I
not.
don't need to be good at.
It's not.
If it was something that would actually be helpful in a quest or in just, like, exploration,
Yeah.
okay. But I don't need to be good at this.
Yeah, I don't need to have touch with Accio.
I don't
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
get something in the exact right spot because
Yeah.
every time I need to Accio something for a puzzle or a dungeon, it kind of clicks in.
And
It's not that, like, it knows where to go.
And it's the reverse of Accio anyway. It's always supposed to come back to you.
Yeah.
So
I only wanted to come part way.
Yeah.
I don't want it to come all the way to me. I want it a little closer, but not that close. Not too close. I want it like, it's too far. I want to see it better, but not that good.
Do you enjoy Accio like the field guides?
Yeah.
Those are fun?
Yeah.
Okay. I
It's satisfying.
That's
it's
mad
quick,
satisfying.
and it's done, and I hear the little song.
Yeah,
it's
mad satisfying.
I've checked something off my to-do list.
It's like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quick.
Yeah.
And I don't have to hear anybody's thoughts about it. It's just like...
Yo. Oh my god.
It is so annoying to me.
Galactic Dragon says, I like it. The people who didn't are minions to Evil Puff.
That's fine.
That commentary wasn't any worse than dealing with Zenobia or some of the NPCs in the Dueling Club. Oh, that...
You know what? I was okay with Dueling Club and
NPC.
Zenobia. And you could skip those.
No, you could... No, they would talk like the entire time during the battle.
That didn't bother me because I was fighting.
You were focused on the
Yeah,
fighting.
it's fine.
Yeah.
That's a skill that I needed. It was useful practice that I could use in my daily life.
You tolerated the other
It was
stuff
useful,
because
and it's at the beginning of the game when you
yeah.
really do need the practice.
Yeah, you're
so
not
it
used
was
to it
like
yet.
I was totally fine with Dueling Club.
All right.
And it would be a lot. Having
Yeah.
more Dueling Club would have been awesome.
Yeah, I totally agree. The poll we got.
Hey Tim.
Whoa! 73% says yes. 26% says no. Out of 40 something votes on YouTube. And what are we looking at on? Whoa,
Everybody
100% on
liked
Twitch. 100% on Twitch.
Becky said throwing mallow leaves was apparently a skill. Oh yeah. That's a very important skill in this game. If you don't know how to drop them directly below you, then I don't know what to tell you.
Drop. Just drop. What's up, Thuggies and Tim? Two Tims. How you doing, bud? Happy New Year's Eve.
Rita said, guess what I voted, Sue?
Oh my gosh.
Rita,
no,
as in all things, we agree.
No, he co-signed, man. I was like, man.
Tim, I hope you feel better.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
Majika said, can we ask Sue what the extra 50 trials gave to the game? You got nothing for getting all of them. I like to get things accomplished. And so I liked, even though you go to the dungeons and you get a hat that is worse than your current hat,
Right.
I still enjoy doing them because they were easy, they were quick, and I got immediate satisfaction. And I got to see my map get cleared out. And I like the trials for that same reason. They're not hard, they're pretty
Always.
quick, and sometimes I also get to fight some people who are nearby.
Yeah.
So it just gave me a lot of little activities to do. They weren't a full quest, so if I want to play, but I don't really want to advance the story yet, or I don't want to think hard because I'm tired, it's the end of the day, I'll just go do some Merlin trials. Look at the scenery. Oh no, I said the M word!
Yeah.
All right, James. Time to rant. I feel like that was a trap. I feel like he did that on purpose.
It was a trap. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
That being said, so Sue says no, please don't give us more Merlin trials. I mean, Summoner's Court.
If I have to do Summoner's Court one more time.
Pick one activity you would like to be seen featured or continued in the Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition before we move on to number 2.
A new activity or more of a current one?
Yeah, more of a current one or a new one. I know the new one is like Wizard's Chess or Gobstones or even Quidditch. Or if you want to see one that I'd always say was the battling one. What's it called? We just talked about it.
Cross Wands.
Cross Wands. I want to see that continue where we have to fight like a professor or something. That's like my dream case scenario. So Cross Wands. I wanted more Summoner's Court where I can just go and casually play against somebody instead of having to wait and play. But those are like side activities. Of course, the postal stuff. What do we got?
Yoko said more cutscenes or class immersion. Tarnish said duel against professors. Ether said protecting and rescuing creatures. I was thinking around the same lines. I don't know if Vivariums really counts as an activity, but I would love to have more building blocks to put in them.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's just more different types of trees. I turned one of mine into, like, a whole forest, and it just is really pretty to me. So, like, make it possible for me to build a whole building.
Yeah.
And I
Give
think,
us more
some
stuff.
people have kind of done that or been able to do that. But
With
just,
mods, at least. Yeah.
like make it
Give us more options.
give us more to do in the room of requirement.
Yeah. Give us more options, room requirement, whether it be more Vivariums or
And another
or stuff.
Phoenix.
Yeah. Leviosa. Yeah. I agree.
I'll be able to put more beasts in the Vivariums too. Yeah.
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 Agreed, James. Crosswand, more battle mechanics, says Perez. Ronan with Summer's Court. Hecate with Crosswands, etc. Yes, Tarnish. Yes, exactly. Be able to put more beasts and Vivariums too. Yeah. Give us more, because I think you only do like 2 or 3 different kinds of beasts.
4 kinds of beasts, and you
Four.
can only have like either 12 or 16.
Yeah. More Hogwarts Mysteries is what I think we only have, 2? I think. 2 or 4? I can't remember.
3.
Yeah. 3. Yeah, give us more of those. Go explore, figure them out without context. Yes, Lee.
Yep.
Need to
Aerial
expand the
battles.
camera.
Yes.
I don't.
Well, but then you wouldn't be able to fly away from people if you didn't feel like fighting.
I think that would be something in the sequel, not in the DLC.
Yeah.
I think that's something in the sequel. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve to Eve, Ramos. Welcome.
Bite Mirror said, maybe we also can sit down like a student. You know what? I have noticed that students do sit usually.
Down. That's top
times.
priority.
Yeah.
That is top priority. Hated the racing. Says
Oh my
Critter.
goodness.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
For the same reason as Summoner's Court.
Yeah.
It was just like, you can't skip it.
Yeah. And the talking.
Lael said, make the common room more relevant. Yeah.
Yeah, give us a reason to keep going back to the common room outside of trying to get those coins or whatever so we can get our jackets.
The Daedalian key coins.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe this is dumb. I want my character to be able to sleep.
Yes.
I want to go back to my dorm room and just let my character sleep. I love doing that in Skyrim. It's
That
like
was what I was
it's
about to
how
say.
it's like how I close out
Yeah.
my session. Is
Yeah.
I go back to the house.
Yep.
I
That's
store
exactly what I was about
everything
to
that
say.
I picked up,
Yep.
and I
Yep.
go to sleep.
Yep.
So what I do instead of that right now in Hogwarts Legacy is I go to the vivariums and I feed and care for all of my animals.
Yeah.
And that's how I kind of shut down for the day.
Because I think like having a status condition or whatever while exploring and it only being healed by rest, or maybe you take like a medicine or something from the nurse's wing and then go to sleep. I think.
Or you get benefits.
Oh, you
like
get
if you go to class but you haven't slept recently,
Right,
like you don't do well in class, like but that goes back to our
To
whole
a
conversation
sim.
about consequences.
Yeah, well,
That,
it
like,
also
there's
goes back to a
no-
simulation also.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is a completely different game than what this is. But I think you should have perks, like maybe a plus 10 in your HP or whatever for an hour long in-game time benefits you, so encourage people to go back to the common room.
Yeah, make it a benefit rather than a deduction.
Yeah. And like even if, because like every house has a companion that we would interact with. So if you are a Hufflepuff and you run into Poppy and you continuously talk to her in the Hufflepuff common room, then your friendship increases, which means her power increases or something when you go on duels or whatever,
Oh, that
stuff
would be
like
cool.
that. I think stuff like that definitely wouldn't go the sim route, would stay how it is, but you would just get buffs, because they do say action RPG, and those are elements of an RPG that buffs and debuffs are pretty relevant in those type of games. So I think, yeah, giving us a reason to go back to the common rooms, go back to our dorms, go to the castle overall, yeah, for sure.
Okay, this seems to be hitting on something with everybody. So people are saying they want that too. Astra wants to play Exploding Snap. That's great. Patronus spell, Wizarding Tournament, but people are saying that they also close out the game by taking care of their animals. They also restock their supplies, like with of their potions and stuff. Leo said the little things would make things a lot better, and there's a lot of little things that can be added. Crimson said it would be nice to eat. Astral said sit anywhere. Tarnish said night curfew. That I was thinking about that yesterday when I was playing, because the first time you walk around at night, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
And for the first Aloha Mora quest, but after that it's not a factor.
Like honestly, like it would, and then it would coincide with what I was talking about in regards to rest. So now you can't sneak in. It's hard to, maybe you're not that good at sneaking into your dorm room. So now you have to sleep outside. So now you have a debuff for an hour because you slept outside because you didn't make it into the castle at a certain point in time.
But would that make the game more fun?
That's true.
I think if you get down to timing and stuff, that's when it would become a stressor.
Yeah, because the benefit of this game is you getting lost in the world, like going to the Forbidden Forest and coming across a bandit camp while also looking for a shiny unicorn or something like that, while also going to the south side of the map and discovering the beaches and everything. So yeah, that is true. That could add.
They could do like
some stressors for people sometimes. That is true.
They could do like a survival mode, like they did in Skyrim, which is like the only other game that I play right now.
Because it's one of the best games ever.
Yeah, where you do have to sleep every day or eat, or else your character is impacted. They could do a mode where you pay attention to that if you wanted to. But I don't know if Hogwarts Legacy is the game for features like that.
The more and more we have conversations like this, the more and more I'm like, a lot of people just want a Hogwarts sim. Like they just want to live the life as a student. Like that's it. Maybe getting some shenanigans outside the castle, and everything. But they want that student experience. The more and more I hear from people in the comment sections of our videos, which we might get in Hogwarts Legacy too. You never know.
People are really, it just seems like looking for immersion.
Yeah.
And more interaction.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yoko said a lot of what we're talking about are already playable mods on PC.
I know. I just got my PC hooked up and beefed up. And I'm like, I want to go mods heavy right now in Hogwarts Legacy.
Mike Check said we could make magic a campsite into existence. That would be great.
That would
If we
be-
can
yeah.
use those spells that we currently can only use in the
True,
room of
true,
requirement
true,
to
true.
create a space for ourselves
Yeah.
so that we don't have to return all the way to Hogwarts
While
like
we're
every
out.
day,
Yeah.
like have like a little house somewhere else. Or if we could buy a house. We have so much money at the end of the game and nothing to do with it.
No.
I would do that.
No, don't.
I
go-
would buy it.
No,
I would
no.
decorate it.
Because it takes
But,
us from
but you're a
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts student.
It
I
takes
know.
us from Hogwarts.
I know.
Which is the complaint
But
already.
being a student is so little of the game.
I know, which is a complaint. A lot of people like this game forces you away from Hogwarts.
Yeah.
And so, like, I wish there was a lot of stuff.
More
that we
stuff
ha-
inside the school.
Inside the school that helped move the quest along. Like, come on, you can't tell me one of the top 5 quests wasn't getting the Polyjuice potion and turning it into Professor Black. Like, stuff like that should be like sprinkled or heavily doused throughout the game for the main quest.
There should be a lot more mischief inside
yes,
the school.
yes, because we're students still.
And we should be like doing house versus house stuff.
Yeah.
Like that is a major element of being a student at
Yeah.
Hogwarts is being my house is the best house and like
'Cause
there's no house competition.
all of that was so prevalent even throughout the later years in the Harry Potter books. It was still present. And yeah, it got less and less when Harry got out of the school and everything, you know, Department of Mysteries and everywhere else he went, especially when he was looking for the Hollows. Excuse me, but you got enough of it where you understood that, okay, now we're getting to the nitty gritty. He doesn't need to be at Hogwarts because we got fed so much of it at the very beginning. So I think for sure they need that, and it would also give us, especially if they start to expand, if we do get anywhere in London, Diagon Alley, Nocturne Alley, any of the key places that I think we're going to go in the second one, having stuff like that would bring us back to the castle even more now, because you have that temptation of going to London, but we have these things like the house quest, like everything else, like the shenanigans, narratively sprinkled through that kept us at Hogwarts. I think is needed for sure.
Yeah, we want more shenanigans. Demigod said, speaking of clothes, how about clothes made from animals we rescued, like dragon army
my
armor?
God.
Well, they do have a poacher
Yeah, fit.
coat.
Yeah. But being rewarded.
Niels said, sleeping and eating in an inn would be cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a
Yeah.
nice touch.
Yeah. Especially if you're in like London or something.
I think it was Leo, I can't find the comment, made the point that it's not open world just for you to stay inside the school. Oh, Aether said it.
Yeah.
Not open world just to stay inside the school the whole time.
Cindy says they do detention in other Harry Potter games, and missing curfew would be a detention requirement. I see that a lot, probably prevalent in like Hogwarts Mystery more so.
Oh, I accidentally did something. I
I was
didn't
about to
know
say,
what I
what did
did.
you do?
I didn't know what I did. A. Ramos said, I'd like to actually walk in the dwellings in the vivariums and have a bed or other ways to participate in normal wizarding life.
Yeah.
Perez wants Peeves to get us into trouble at school. It's almost 6 o'clock already.
Oh my God.
I know. The
Okay.
story quest might have something to do with Professor Hecat, hinting at her having a big role in the next game. That would be cool, having the story quest be like a middle, like a bridge between game 1 and game 2.
Oh yeah.
To kind of give us a clue of what game 2 will be about.
Yeah, if
that
the
would be
definitive
nice.
edition has like 10 to 15 hours of story quest, then I think having anything tied to the upcoming sequel is, I think, just narratively makes the most sense. So I hope they go that route, whether it's with Hecat or anything else. I hope they go that route and maybe just tease what we can expect narratively for the sequel. So
See ya, Jenny.
See ya, Jenny.
People want to see Nocturne Alley and Godric's Hollow. Astral wants to help bullied students, and that poor suit of armor. That poor suit of armor is always getting beaten up just for humming.
Just for humming. Just for existing. Just for existing. You can't do anything about it. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll fly through these last two.
Wait.
Right? What?
That's not part of the link.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
You're
Copy. So yeah, obviously we can talk about this all day, but that was just number 3.
Number 2.
All right. So number 2, and I think well, I'll add it as a honorable mention, but number 2, I think the Harry Potter TV show. We got so much news this year, especially during the tail end of the year. Going into the year, we knew it was a possibility. We knew the show was being worked on, but before the summer, we got a showrunner. With the showrunner being, Francesca Gardner and Mark Malloy. Both worked on Succession. I was telling Sue earlier. A highly rated, Emmy Award winning type show. Also working on other shows under WB or HBO, like Game of Thrones and other stuff. So these are very talented writers. And for those of you guys who don't know, showrunner and directors are completely different roles. And showrunner is similar to a director for movies, but the showrunner is the writer of the entire series. So she had to pitch her vision for the show not only to WB, but to HBO and J.K. Rowling herself. So she pleased the high-end studio guys who are just looking at it for money. She pleased the writer people like J.K. who's looking at it to make sure it's purely adapted. And she might have even pleased the TV people who are looking at it as a TV production side. And so having this type of talent here announced all this year is insane. On top of that, we got news from the TV show regarding J.K. Rowling's involvement. She's giving high praise. She's excited about being able to adapt it, how it would differ from the movies. Obviously, we'll get Peeves. We do know there's going to be 8 episodes, at least hour-long episodes for the first season or 2. And we have a quote saying they're really going to be digging into the characters' arcs, which, again, movies and TV shows, you have a lot more time to explore because you have a lot more runtime. So that's par for the course.
Wouldn't it be cool if we got an episode that showed us a lot of Hermione's day? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Little stuff like that.
We can obviously the episodes are gonna follow the book and stuff like that, but just hearing that just made me go a Hermione episode.
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
You could do that.
Yeah.
You could do that. You could do that just from Hermione's perspective for one episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do that.
They can get so creative. We were talking about this before the stream.
Yeah.
They can get so creative with a lot of things.
Yeah.
And they have said their goal is be true to the books.
Yeah.
And just make a really great TV show. So they can get so different and creative, and they can dig deep, and it can be really cool.
They have so much material to explore and expand upon. I have past Wizarding Wednesdays, I had referenced The Last of Us, where we got just one episode that is not in the game, but expanded upon a certain character, and is one of the most talked about episodes in all of TV, and it won Ron, the guy from Parks and Rec. He played the character. It won him an award for something as well, because just from that episode. So you could do a Hermione episode, especially in the Prisoner of Azkaban season, where she's going around doing the classes, but maybe it's just an episode of her going around doing the classes and using the time turner and doing all those things outside of Harry's perspective. There's a lot of creativity you can do. And again, co-signing what Sue said, that's the exciting part.
Yeah.
Not just what we know and hope to see from the books, or what they can
how
expand
they
upon.
do it.
Exactly.
They're not locked into
Exactly.
90 minutes. You know, like
Exactly.
they can.
Exactly. Creatively, how do they interpret what JK has put on the papers, and even again expand it in a just creative and silver screen type way.
Ritter said Neville's arc will be amazing. Neville's arc will be amazing.
It will.
Neville has been my favorite since day one. This is
Since day
before
one.
I read the whole series.
Jenny for
Neville
me.
is my fave.
Jenny was that for me as well.
I am so excited for
Yeah.
Neville. Great point, Britter.
Yeah, great point. So-
More Luna said Mechanic Chaos. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Can you just imagine?
Yes.
I want to see what Luna sees
Yeah.
for at least
Speaking of-
part of an episode.
Yo,
I
just
want to see the Nargles that she thinks are there.
Yo, what happens if like for a half hour of the show it's just first person perspective? From Luna's perspective? Like, come on, creatively?
They can do so much. They have so much space.
Yeah.
Because they haven't. I don't think they would be locked into the same number of episodes for each book.
Right. Right.
Like,
They
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 can-
would add more episodes probably.
and depending on the popularity of the earlier seasons, that
Yeah.
may give them more freedom in the later seasons to
Yes.
to go all out. So I'm just
Yeah.
more book Jenny. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. More book Ron. Book Ron
yeah,
too.
Book Ron is great.
Yes,
Book
yes.
Jenny is great.
Yes.
Book versions of all of them are
All-
better, obviously. Obviously. Snape is the same. Book and movie Snape.
And so,
Equally
I
good.
mean, we got the showrunner all this year coming from the TV show. We got the casting announcement that they are, I think they talked about, not yet it's reported that around 3,200 kids. 32,000, I'm sorry. 32,000 kids auditioned in Ireland and UK for the lead roles of Harry, Ron, and Hermione as of December 5th when this article was put out. Gardner and Malloy, again, the screenwriters and showrunner, and director for the TV series, were reviewing audition tapes. Same with JK was also checking them out as well. But their goal is to meet with the shortlist candidates in January. So they have a short list, but they haven't met with them yet. They're going through all the audition tapes. They want to make sure they knock this out of the park. And on top of the casting, we touched on this in the whole Wizarding Wednesday. Quickly, Mark Rylance, Bridge of Spies for Dumbledore. If you guys want to see pictures of him, again, go back to our Wizarding Wednesday. I think it was 2 Wednesdays ago. Papa Asiadu for Snape. Those are the two big ones that we know coming from the major trades like Variety, Forbes, and Hollywood Reporter, where the WB establishment, HBO, they reached out to these guys and offered them the role. They have been offered those roles. We know 2 have been offered. These 2 cats right here for Dumbledore and Snape. No word if the offer has been accepted. Usually with contracts, you got to do a scheduling. You also have to deal with a TV show that is expected to go years. So they have to probably in the contract, hey, I know this show is expected to go over 10 years. You have to allow me to maybe do a movie or 2 in between these so I can continue to make money or whatever, stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff you got to put into the contract and stuff. So, and it was around the holidays when we started hearing about this. So hopefully at the beginning of Q1 of 2025, we start hearing, boom, so-and-so has been casted. Boom, so-and-so has accepted the offer. So casting for sure.
I have someone that I think would be great for Professor Lockhart. It just came to me earlier.
Lockhart? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Henry Cavill.
Get out of here.
For
Get outta
Lockhart,
here.
there's
Get
no
outta
other
here.
characters that are supposed
Get
to be
outta
really
here.
handsome. He's supposed to be the most Witch Weekly's Best Smile Award for however many times. Can you just see him
That
being
could work.
like smarmy and just like I
That
haven't
could
seen
work.
him act a role like that.
Yeah.
But I like
Henry
you were
Cavill.
on Twitter for a second and his name was like on the side, and I'm just really proud of myself that I didn't say anything then because I stayed on topic, and I also remember to bring it up right now.
Henry
As
Cavill.
Lockhart.
Henry
As Lockhart.
Wow. That is.
He's the only character that is supposed to be like, woo.
Yeah.
Swoony.
That is true. Described as
Like Molly Weasley is falling over it, like just because she's like, oh, oh, he's here.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
can you even?
Oh my gosh. That is perfect.
Thank you.
That is perfect.
Thank you.
That is perfect.
Thank you.
Oh my. Yeah, Hermione too. Yeah, Fersh.
Leo said Henry's a gamer too.
My
Yeah,
gosh.
he's a huge nerd. I don't know if he's this kind of nerd.
No, he's like.
But like he likes stuff.
He's Warhammer,
Yeah.
figurines, painting.
Well, I don't know if he's a Harry Potter type of
He
nerd, but he probably is.
Yeah.
Rita said, anyway, we can get Henry Cavill on the show as a win. I can't see him doing a character who's in every season.
Right.
Because I just
He's
can't.
busy.
I can't see it. He's a busy guy.
He's a busy guy.
But for Lockhart,
Early on too.
yeah,
Get it out the way.
yeah.
Big bang.
And then Lockhart only shows up again in book 5.
when they talk about where he's at.
When they go to St. Mungo's.
Yeah.
And then after that, never again.
That's one day filming right there.
Yeah.
That's it.
And he just has to act silly for
Yeah.
2 hours. However, I don't know how long it takes to do things.
Right.
But
stuff like that is like
yeah.
one day of filming.
I just it came to me earlier in a vision, and I was like, that's
Oh
it.
my! And he's a Brit too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I rest my case.
Muscular too. Oh my
Britta
gosh.
said, just picture Cavill in lilac robes.
Oh
Yes.
my
Just picture him saying
gosh.
his favorite color is lilac.
Oh my
You know what I mean?
gosh.
Tarnish said Sue sounds like she wants him to sign her book.
I mean, he it would be similar to his role in Sherlock in the Sherlock show
As
with
the big brother?
Yeah, what was the name? Amelia
He
something.
wasn't. He was just kind of like a.
But I'm saying,
she's
there was-
my sister.
but
Like,
there
he
was
wasn't
a-
like a bantery.
no, but there was a quirk to him in that
Yes.
show. Amelia, whatever.
I
forgot what it's
haven't
called.
seen him be smarmy.
Right.
I think it might be fun for him
I think he would pull it off.
as a person. I think he
Yeah.
might have fun playing that because it's just such an unserious role.
Enola Holmes. Thank you.
Enola Holmes, yes.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yo. Time checks. Thanks, Rita.
People think he has silly in him.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. Oh
It's only
my
one season,
gosh.
so it might be more likely.
Yeah. only for one.
Olivia Colman as Umbridge.
Ah.
The Rock as Albus Dumbledore. Great idea by Mary.
Get
I think that's
outta here.
perfect.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Paris said he could do Lucius too if he
Yeah.
wanted to go dark.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill?
I think he could.
I mean, it's not about if he could.
Oh no,
You know what I mean?
No, I don't see him with. I mean, everybody has seen him with blonde hair because of The Witcher. So they're like, oh, he pulled it off with The Witcher, so he could do Lucius. So if you
Yeah.
haven't, so if
I feel like he would have to lose so much weight.
yeah. Malfoy's I don't see in like
I don't.
physical peak.
I
Physical
feel like the Malfoys have to look more like Lord of the Rings elves.
Yeah,
Like
slender.
they have to be really
Yeah.
narrow
I agree.
and
I
like
agree.
pointy.
I
you
agree.
know?
I agree. So yeah, that being said, I think one of the biggest news coming out of 2024 this year was the progress for the Harry Potter TV show, with the showrunners being officially announced, the casting going out, 32,000 kids, and offers for some of the biggest roles in Harry Potter, Snape, and Albus Dumbledore already being given and at least offered to a couple of actors already. It seems like as soon as we got the showrunners, things just started going ham. We have a release window at least for 2026, possibly early 2027. Patrona, thanks for the follow. Double. Double O. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. And honestly, with the progress is being made right now for the show, I mean, 2025, when they start shooting, it's going to be even more.
It's
behind
gonna be
the
so
scenes,
good.
leaked photos, like set
Oh,
photos.
the leaks.
Bro,
There's gonna be
There's
leaks.
going to be so much. Wizarding Wednesday is going to be crazy next year. Just from the show alone.
Rita just came in hot. Add quote. That being said, James, every stream.
Yeah. Trying to move on because like Sue does a great job of like giving us like an alternate version. And I was like, wait, I gotta stay on task so I can keep going. So thank you, Rita, for noticing my continuous job of trying to stay on theme, on task.
I did a really good job. I stayed on task.
You did.
I didn't bring up Henry Cavill as Lockhart while we were talking about Magic Awakened.
Right.
So,
right.
Amelia said 2025 is going to be good to us.
Yeah, and speaking of 2025, real quick, this wasn't on my list because not a lot of people will be able to go to it or experience it, but where is it?
There. Good details. Why is their website so bad?
I know.
That's the biggest question.
I know.
Give us a moment.
Give us a second. Here we go. This is honorable mention alongside the baking show for news this year. The Epic Universe Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. We were getting we're still on
Hey,
DeCourcy. What's good? We started getting a lot of information regarding this portion of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal, and this is going to be huge. This opens in May of 2025, but what they have been able to show and reveal regarding this is a section on top of what we already have in Hogsmeade, on top of Hogwarts itself, Hagrid's motorbike ride. They're adding another section. And they said the tallest building in Hogsmeade is the smallest building in the Ministry of Magic portion of this. So this is a definite honorable mention when it comes to news and announcements coming from the Wizarding World in 2024. The Ministry of Magic exhibit and the circus part where we get to go to the 1920 circus and see my boy Newt and have some shenanigans. And friends. Alongside, there's going to be restaurants themed for the Wizarding World, as you guys see here. Shopping places you can go. And it's going to be huge, man. We're hopefully either trying to go either next year or early 2026 when all the hype has died down. So we can enjoy it. Maybe not as hot when we go, but I think this is a definite honorable mention because this is just gorgeous. And we haven't even gotten to like the ministry part of it. This is just all the circus 1920s part. So raise your hand if you guys are trying to or hope to go to this part of, here we go, when we get to the ministry, of the theme park either next year or within 2 years, because it's definitely an investment, especially with those the guys across the pond. But yeah, we will definitely be trying to go, and if we are able to go, especially next year, we'll definitely be bringing you guys along with a vlog and stuff for sure for you guys. So I'm excited about this. For sure. Aether says, me, I'm thinking of coming across the pond to visit that, my special birthday at the end of 2026. Oh, Lee, yes, make it so. I've never gone to Universal at all. Might be a good time with all of this. Yeah, Mech, for sure. The event of the circus was so beautiful. I know. Yeah. I know, the port keys and everything.
Kim said she's going to wait a little bit. It's going to be crazy. It is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's part of the Epic Universe. So the whole, like, they're building new hotels for this. It is going to be wild.
And it's not just the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It's the other parts of Universal as well. Yeah. So, it's not just going to be for the Harry Potter fans. It's for everybody.
There's going to be a lot of people in that area.
Yeah. So, We're trying to plan accordingly that fits not only financial but timing as well for us to go. So nice. I guess I get to start saving now. For real, for sure, for sure.
Right.
For sure. XpectoGO meetup, hopefully, maybe.
Becky has sadly not been to any HP attractions, not even the studio tour in London. Well,
Well,
maybe 2025 will be the
yeah,
year that you go.
yeah.
Or
Bucket
maybe
list item for sure.
they've started to have more like little attractions, like the Forbidden Forest thing that we went to, and they have that
Yes.
traveling museum
The
that they,
exhibition or
yeah, the
exhibit.
exhibition, yeah. So
Yep. You
you
are
just have to
correct.
like get the tickets before they get sold out, which is the hard part.
Yeah, I know. We would get early advance tickets from the Harry Potter Club app, or whatever, which is no longer a thing anymore. So hopefully we get at least something else, maybe emails or something when stuff goes through. But yeah. But that being said, number 5, Sue. What was our number 5?
Uh, the photo mode.
Photo mode, yes.
Summer announcement.
Hogwarts Legacy update. Hey! Expect to go Fest 25 hot lunch and bubble gums on Jameson. Yes. We love it. Have to be added to the bucket list. Yes. Yeah. We gotta do something. But as we round off, finish up, number 5 of our 2024 news reveals coming from Wizarding World this year. Number 5 being
Summer update.
Summer update for Hogwarts Legacy. Number 4 being Magic Awakens.
Yeah.
Being closing in certain areas. Number 3 being the definitive edition being announced by Schreier and Tom Henderson. Number 2, where we just went over, being the Harry Potter TV show, with honorable mentions being the Baking Show and the Ministry of Magic Epic Universe site. And number 1, as the topic has been on our list twice already, but we just gotta say it. The sequel for Hogwarts Legacy 2. First of all, being a huge priority for WB. Let me bring that link up right here. Which this was the first bit of news and surprise that came out of nowhere. With Variety, Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy sequel from Warner Brothers Games, one of the biggest priorities, says the CFO of WB Discovery. So the sequel, huge priority, and is in development. And this was exciting. We hadn't really heard anything saying, currently now, Avalanche Software is working on Hogwarts Legacy 2. We assumed, we thought, but it's not only being developed, it is a priority. And the way Hogwarts Legacy has not only changed so many of our lives, but this channel's perspective in regards to meeting so many new people, being able to go and meet the cats over at Avalanche Software. Hogwarts Legacy has and will always be a pivotal point to our channel, in our lives, in our community. And for it to be number 1 just makes sense in regards to news. And for it to be a priority, like a number 1 for WB Games, is huge. So that's just, hey, we're working on it. It's a priority. It's going to come eventually. We get several years down the road, which was a quote on that article from the CFO. But then the crazy thing, we just talked about the TV show, but now they want a crossover. And this is something we've been carrying over between our Wizarding Wednesdays. How can they cross it over? Rowling is involved in managing the franchise, talking about the Wizarding World. But they say if we're going beyond canon if we are going to ever go beyond a canon conversation, we need to make sure we're all comfortable with what we're doing. So they talk about going beyond canon and referencing J.K. Rowling. And then we get from David Haddad's WB Games president, says the games team has been coordinating big picture storytelling elements in Hogwarts Legacy sequel with storylines to the Harry Potter HBO series coming from Warner Brothers. And so not only do we find out is being developed. We found out it's a priority. We also now found out the highest selling game in 2023, now currently at 30 million copies, is going to coincide big picture wise with the Harry Potter TV series. This took over a lot of people's news cycles, particularly our community, because again, we're so close to it. And now we're just like, how? I've made a couple of videos. You guys can check on the channel on possibly how to connect through Dumbledore. I made a video about that, how he could be the key. 2 weeks ago or last week, I mentioned the prophecy, us having a prophecy and how prophecies could play a role between not only the sequel, but the Harry Potter TV series as well, because we know Harry has a prophecy, and ancient magic being another key element as well. But this was a surprise and huge reveal in regards to news for Hogwarts Legacy, which I think you would agree as well.
Yeah, it was a big reveal. I think people in the comments now and when we first talked about this, however many months ago, are just concerned that they're gonna like try too hard.
Yeah.
Or like have weird goals that are gonna supersede the storytelling and the artistic merit or whatever. But we also talked about how easy it would be for them to accomplish this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a casual mention of someone who used ancient magic.
Yeah.
Like that's it. It doesn't have to be major.
Mm-hmm.
It could just be Easter eggs.
Yeah.
So I think they can pull it off in a way that won't take away from the overall storytelling. I think they can do it.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up, Alonzo? They need to lead the books to survive.
What does that mean?
Leave the books alone, and don't have it coincide with the thing.
If they do too much, then that'll be frustrating
For sure.
And I think that would be counterproductive.
And when I heard the news, I was always of two minds when it came to this topic, because when Hogwarts Legacy was first announced, I was thought just what we were getting, information, visuals and everything. I was like, this could be tie into our canon. Before I even played the game, I was like, I think it's doing a good job. Avalanche is doing a good job narratively and just world building wise. Where I can easily see this being tied to canon.
Yeah, they've anchored it already
Yes.
in stuff that is in the books.
Yes,
When
yes,
they talk about the Goblin
yes.
Rebellion, and they even have nods to
Yes.
the random goblin names that Ron made up for that test.
So they already have that. And then, but also, of two minds, I'm like, leave the books alone. Let Hogwarts Legacy be its own thing. Don't try to bring in too many cooks in the kitchen with this muddy both the Harry Potter books and the Hogwarts Legacy stories, by trying to connect the two, at least big picture wise. So I think it's rightfully deserved, because Avalanche has done a great job, but also, it could get messy if the right people aren't involved in making this a priority. And it goes back to the showrunner, like Francesca Gardner and My Lloyd and them. I trust them. They have shown to be very competent and talented when it comes to the writing, and being a showrunner on successful shows with awards to back it up. It's just how and why is WB doing this? And it always goes back to the why. Is it, to make more money, which is always a case if you're running a business, but how does this help us? How does this enrich our experience with these two IPs, or at least these two different timelines in this IP that is the Wizarding World? I hope that's fleshed out. I hope that's explained, and I hope it's done with the care and passion that we've seen from Avalanche Software with the first Hogwarts Legacy game. So, but it's in the making. It's in the works. It's being done. And we'll have a big picture storytelling element that will tie to the Harry Potter TV series. How? We will find out more. But this was a huge reveal for us over in the channel. One of my most viewed videos of this year was talking about this in the DLC just not too long ago. So this for sure was a big deal when it was revealed.
Hey, geeky nerds.
Hey, 27 months of Patrol Squad.
James and Sue, been a long time. Excuse me if this has been asked, but what would your favorite thing excluded in the films that could be explored in the show?
Peeves. I'll just go Peeves. I go Peeves, who's non-existent.
I like deeper character
Exploration,
arcs, exploration and
Yeah,
stuff. I
yeah.
think that's the biggest one for me.
Riddle
'Cause
Senior.
especially like book 6, I'm excited to see
Yeah,
as the
yeah.
show because that movie felt the most disjointed for me out of all of them. So I just want to see them take their time narratively and
That's got to be
like
more
do
than
some
8
exploring.
episodes.
So I'm not, yeah, no.
That's
Well, I
gotta be
mean,
more.
I can't see how book 1 would be 8 episodes and book 6 would also be
Yeah,
8
that's what I'm saying.
episodes.
That's what I'm saying.
That doesn't really like.
Uh-uh.
I don't know how that works.
Same with book 7. They've got to increase to like 12 or something.
Granted, I have created very few television shows for HBO, so I don't know what the rules are. But if they turn book 1 into 8 episodes, I would think that book 6 would be
Yeah.
like twice as many.
Yeah. What about Spew? Yeah.
That would be a good one.
That would be a good one too.
That
Yeah.
would be really interesting.
This is awesome to hear for sure. Agreed, Mod.
Yeah.
Also, more of the House Elf story. Yep.
More of the House
Cindy.
Elves for sure.
Yep. But yeah, backstories, exploration of the Marauders stuff. I'm Riddle Senior. Well, Voldemort's background explored more because that was in 6, right?
Yep.
So yeah.
I honestly am not super familiar with the movies. I haven't seen them that many times. I've read the books a bunch of times. So I don't have like anything that majorly stands out to me of like, I wish this movie had this specific thing, but I'm just really excited.
Thanks for the follow, Max, over on Twitch. Thanks for joining the conversation and joining us during the stream. So yeah, that I think was number 1 for us in regards to news stories coming out of 2024. 5 being the update for photo mode and stuff while Hogwarts Legacy. Number 4 being, sadly, Magic Awakens closing in the Americas, Europe, and Oceania districts. And then number 3 being the Hogwarts Legacy Definitive / Director's Cut being announced. And of course, number 2, the Harry Potter HBO TV series. All the news we got this year. Showrunners, casting, the whole 9. And then, of course, number 1 being Hogwarts Legacy 2 being a priority, not only for WB, but also connecting to WB's plans for the Harry Potter TV series. Is there anything we left out? Our honorable mentions are the baking show and the Epic Universe side of things, the theme parks. But if we left anything out, please let us know in the replay squad in the comment section below. And of course, in chat right now. We are about to wrap up. We got to open up our gifts right quick from Jay. And then we'll get out of here. Did not know talking about these things would take 2 hours. It was just 5 topics, but when we got to the definitive edition and our wish list and what we would like to see, I think a lot of people have fun in just thinking about the what if aspect of that side of things when it pertains to the Wizarding World. 67 likes on YouTube, 23 watching here, plus 6 new subs and 2 follows. Oh yeah, we're popping here. Nice. Or YouTube, on Twitch. Thank you guys if you're watching this on Twitch. We do this every Wednesday. So today's a special stream because Wednesday's New Year's. So make sure to come back. We'll be here, same bat time, 4:30 Eastern every Wednesday. Well, every Wednesday we call it Wizarding Wednesday. We love to hear your thoughts and join in on the topics discussed during these streams. Let's get it. What do we got? And shout out to Jay. You guys need insight and connections to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in LA. Jay's your guy. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Max.
What's up, Max?
Cute. For the littles.
Oh my gosh.
This is awesome.
I didn't even know they had these.
Me neither. These
okay.
are great.
So if you guys don't know, we have two kids, and one is a Slytherin. Is a Ravenclaw, and one is a Slytherin. We have all houses represented amongst the 4 of us perfectly. And Jay hooked us up with some cute. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to give this to them.
Those are adorable. They're gonna love those.
They're gonna love those. They're with Grandma right now, so I can't wait for them to see this. That is awesome.
A Gryffindor coin purse.
Ooh.
For moi.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I love the texture.
I know, it's soft. Grindelwald's pendant.
Oh, the blood. Oh
The
my
blood
God.
oath.
The blood oath. Oh my gosh. Is this a necklace? I would rock this, bro. It's a replica. Prop replica. Includes 26-inch chain. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. We got these. These are from Jay. He got them from,
Universal.
Universal, Wizarding World of Harry Potter. He gets discounts because he works there, so he always hooks us up with stuff.
Misty and Authentic Ron would be amazing.
Yeah, agreed. I would rock the mess out of this. Oh my God. Now I want to watch Fantastic Beasts now. Oh my gosh.
Gryffindor.
Sue with the Gryffindor, more stuff.
A Hufflepuff
Bracelet.
keychain.
Hey!
Oh man, this one is gonna be all James.
Hufflepuff keychain. Let's go.
James.
What?
Patch.
Yes! I'm putting this on my jean jacket. Quidditch Seeker patch. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes.
But
Put it on,
guess
James.
what patch I got?
What patch did you get?
Quidditch team captain.
Gryffindor. You got team captain.
I mean,
oh my gosh.
I just give off that
Captain.
vibe.
Yeah.
I seem like I would be the captain of a sports team.
Maru says, put on the necklace. Oh, I gotta open it.
Yeah. Some Fantastic Beasts pins. They're really hefty. Like they are.
Oh my gosh.
They
these
are like
heavy.
They are heavy duty pins.
What do we got? The bow truckle. Pickett. Who's up here? Oh, the Quillen. Oh my gosh. Of course, Teddy the Niffler. And I think that's the third. Oh, that's a Phoenix. So all of these are from Fantastic Beast. Secrets of Dumbledore. This is from the third one. With the Quillen and the Phoenix featured. Bro, these are heavy. I got it. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, I'm keeping this one. I'm sorry. I'm taking this one. Oh, Jay, bro.
What?
I know Jay's like out of the country right now, enjoying his life. So.
Okay, I don't know whose wand this is.
Yeah, that's right. Because he probably got some for the kids. What wand is that though?
It looks like Hermione's, maybe?
It usually comes with a tag.
It does usually come with one.
Yo, these will be perfect for when we go to Universal because these look like the ones that interact with the theme park.
Yeah, they have theme park interaction directions in that little map.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, this one's cool.
This. Let me see. I'm just gonna take it out.
Okay. I'm gonna...
Yeah. We're running out of
I'll
space.
just put that right there.
Alright, so this is the first one. Look at the hilt. If anybody can tell off the jump, I don't know. But these are interactable, as you can tell by the tip, for Universal. The next one. This is the next one. There's the hilt. It says who it is at the end of them. Oh, at the bottom.
On the bottom of the box, it didn't say a name.
Yeah, it didn't say a name because it usually just has Ollivanders. Yeah, it usually just has Ollivanders.
Yeah, they don't say...
These aren't like the ones that...
The black... These boxes do say that, but I don't think the red ones...
Okay, those... So which one is that?
Crumb.
Whoa! That's yours.
I love it.
That's yours.
Ergonomic. It's important.
Victor Crumb's wand. Look at that. Victor Crumb's wand. I didn't know it was so curvy.
Isn't it cool?
So cool. Where's the box?
It's right there.
Oh, right here.
You didn't put it in the box.
I couldn't.
Oh my god.
I couldn't.
Oh, James.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Yeah, I think you
And
should.
this one is Molly's.
Molly's?
Molly's one.
Molly? Oh my
No
god.
nonsense.
Oh my, straight
Look
to the
at
point.
this. Ooh, it's heavy.
Oh my gosh, these are
Nice.
heavy. Molly Weasley's wand. We were just talking about her. And Henry Cavill. We were just talking about her. Bellatrix Killer. There you go. I like Nina. That's the one from the Universal Studios. Yo. Simple. These are heavy.
Oof.
These got weight, bro.
Definitely got some weight.
Smash the like button, by the way, if you enjoyed it. Oh my
For
gosh.
you.
More. We got more beans.
Oh man.
We got more beans.
We got some serious Ravenclaw. Oh man, this
Oh,
is
snap.
cool. This is cool.
Oh my gosh. Our kids are
That's
going to
awesome.
love this. Look
I
at
have never
that.
seen one of these.
Look at that.
Look
at
at
that.
That's awesome.
Our kids are going to love this.
Oh, look, you got one too.
Wait, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm putting it on.
Look at that.
Look at this. Oh! I love my kids, but oh my gosh. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Jay.
Oh my goodness.
Jay. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're gonna have to use. We're gonna have to go to Universal.
Oh,
We have to
We have to go to Universal now.
It's got the little backpacks for
Oh, this little
Hufflepuff
carry.
and
Yo.
Gryffindor. These are nice.
These are very legit.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
wearing these in football practice. Oh my gosh. Look at these. Look at these little backpacks.
Dangly earrings for Gryffindor.
That's perfect. I'll put this thing on right now, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. The keychain, also for Gryffindor.
Bro, this thing is tough.
I feel like we're at the store and you're trying on shoes, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
right.
have to tell you, walk around. Show me
Walk
where your
around.
toes are.
Make sure they fit. Oh my gosh.
And a 1,000-piece puzzle of
Oh,
the free elf.
oh, Dobby.
Cool.
Bro.
This is awesome.
Oh my gosh. Yay.
Thank you, Jay. I don't think he's here anymore, but thank
No.
you, Jay.
Universal should reimburse Jay for this stuff. It sells itself. Just for y'all. Seriously. Seriously.
Ether said that is Hufflepuff.
Bro, let's go. Where's the camera? Oh man, that's too close to it.
Here, scooch back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We here. We here.
Now you have to do a pirouette.
Oh yeah, now I gotta do a pirouette. I gotta see it. It's the last pirouette of 2024. And the new Hufflepuff merch. Let's go. James is ready for the Quidditch game. Exactly. Precisely. Oh my gosh, bro.
Over there.
Expecto Hey. Yo, my gosh.
This is nice.
This is such a good shirt.
I like it.
Yo. All right, speaking of pirouettes, let's do pirouettes. Let's get out of here. Let's not hold anybody up. I'm sure you got plans for New Year's Eve. So, thank you guys. Make sure smash the like button. Thank you for the follows. Thanks for the subs over on Twitch. Follows on Twitch. Thanks for the likes and the subs over on YouTube and all the Patronus Squad memberships. You guys have made 2024 so memorable, especially with us pivoting and stuff like that. You guys have been clutch, man. And can I say how much we love you guys? Ugh. All right. Oh, the chair's in the way. Oh, this is on top of my already Hufflepuff shirt. I got Hufflepuff on top of Hufflepuff. All right, I got to nail this. I'm going for 2.
I am not.
I'm going for 2. Yeah.
I'll look out for Sammy. She's right behind you. She the best.
Sammy, what you doing?
She got lonely.
Yeah. All right, here we go. A 3, a 2, a 1. Oh! Let's go.
I did a slow turn.
Yes.
On account of the scary one.
The scary one.
Yes.
Chair.
She wants down.
Oh.
I did a Sammy spin. Or rather, Sammy spun.
Spun.
I was just the vessel. Amelia said 10 out of 10 for Sammy. I agree. She could not have done better. Rita said Sue / Sammy combo for the win. Mechanic Chaos gave me a 30-point bonus with the Animal Companion.
Oh my god.
Nebula said that was incredible.
I mean, the difficulty level went skyrocketed
I mean-
once you added the beast,
I
the
mean,
scary one to it.
other people might feel that way, but at this point, I'm just so
Yeah,
experienced. It's just muscle memory.
it's just muscle memory.
You know, I don't even have to my body just knows.
I honestly might wear this every stream now. Oh my god.
It looks good.
It's
It's got
it.
it's got the lines on your muscles.
Yeah, right on my muscles. Boom,
Right on your
boom,
muscles.
Boom. Welcome to the gun show. Armed and deadly. Excuse me. Yeah.
Armed and deadly.
And then that with the blood pendant. Woohoo! 2025.
and with the specs.
Yeah, oh yes, my OG specs. 2025 be looking bleak.
And I will wear whatever clothes I'm wearing that day.
Jay is
always.
here. Jay is here.
Jay! Thank you, Jay.
Jay! I told you guys he's the hookup. Oh my gosh, Jay! No,
Jay,
seriously,
the
bro.
kids are gonna freak
They're going
out.
to lose their minds. They're not
They're
here
gonna
now.
love it.
But yeah, I cannot wait to show them.
And
I'll videotape their videotape. I'm old. I'll video.
we'll get
their
out the
reaction.
camcorder.
I'll video their reaction and text it to you, Jay.
Also, Jay, our cat is already loving the box.
Yes.
So
Everybody's winning today.
This is 100% all the way across the board.
The XpectoGO household is coming out with the dub at the end of 2024.
Thank you very much, Jay.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jay. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I love this shirt.
He's never going to take that off.
They're like, Coach, what you wearing? Our team is the Seahawk. I was like, yeah, this is a Seahawk. This is a Seahawk. Anyway,
What's more Seahawky than a
than a
badger?
Yeah. But that being said, Rita, we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for another year of Wizarding Wednesdays and engaging with our theories, our shenanigans, our pirouettes, but also just our love for all things Wizarding World, and sharing it with you guys just makes it that much more better. So this is 4 years now, going into our 5th year, and it's just crazy to think it's still going after so many games and so many games canceled, from Wizards Unite to, of course, Magic Awaken, to Hogwarts Legacy.
A few moments
now
later.
playing non-Wizarding World games on the channel. this has remained throughout all of that, and this community has remained because of that. So I want to wish you guys a very, very happy new year and many blessings and Lumos filled year for 2025. We hope you guys be a part of it.
And also special thanks to our mods
Yeah.
who are here
Yeah.
every
yeah.
stream
Who have
and
been
in the
here,
Discord.
who have
Been here since
Yeah.
day one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would not happen without you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Protecting us and keeping us safe. Keep it safe.
Keep it secret.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Yeah.
Who has been, keeping us safe throughout, man. Like, all of which, just about, were here back in 2020 when we started. From the Wizards Unite days. So, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Hope to see you guys in 2025. If not, that is okay. We just wish the best for all of you and appreciate you guys being a part of our lives, whether it's continued or not. Hope all goes well, and we're excited to see what 2025 brings, and hopefully it's Lumos filled. But anything else you got to say? Let's get out of here.
No.
On that note, we'll see you guys next year. That's the only time I can say this. We'll see you guys next year. Until, oh my gosh, next time.
Ryan Little.
Japan!
We're back in 5 minutes. Stop that, brother.
Brian Little.
Wait, hold Did you see Sonic yet, James? What else is out there? Spider-Man trailers came out. There you go, yeah, there you go. There you go, that's that van.